Alrighty, my lovelies, welcome back in for another broadcast, and happy heckin' Monday, my friends. It is the start of a new work week, and that means work is ahead of us. We're returning to my summer car this fine. And I'm ending stream right now. Goodbye. Thank you for coming out. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. M. Paul, thank you for the 1005.
Said so.
Well, we're off to a good start. Thank you, M. Paul. I appreciate the biddies. Hello, Aussie. Welcome into the broadcast tonight. Good to see you as always. Avatar, hello. Yes, got in right as the VOD intro is going. So, like I said, on the last My Summer Car stream, I have a bad problem in my engine. I need to rebuild the whole thing. The crankshaft is out, but there are several other components of the engine that are on low durability, sub 50%, that I have ascertained from the My Summer Car editor, and there is no reason that I should replace the crankshaft and put the shitty parts back in just so I can take the whole thing apart again in 10 days' time in game or whatever. So I'm just doing the whole thing in one fell swoop. In addition to those car parts, I'm also putting aftermarket car parts from the catalog on there. And in order to do all of that, I need a lot of money. I have a post order that's out right now that should be on the verge of like $10,000 or something like that. A fairly hefty chunk of change. So tonight, is going to be all about going for jobs. I have a lot of jobs up on the board. I'm going to try to clear as many of them out as I possibly can. I have the Kill You delivery as well from the Kill You that I brewed on the last broadcast, which means I also need to go out and get some more juice so that way I can fill it up with water for when TMO and I do our deals. And I think that's about it. I need to deliver wood. I've got the shit truck jobs. I can go visit grandma. Lots of stuff that I can be doing right now. But like I said, the main goal, the reason why I'm doing all this is because I'm going to be rebuilding the Satsuma and getting ready for the rally race. Personally, if I were to start a new save file, I would probably do this right off the rip. But that's the thing about this game is there's always another way to do it better and more efficiently. And that's going to be obviously what we're trying to do right now. So the tech college I interviewed for on Friday called me and they said they went with another candidate. I'm sorry to hear that, Steffi. Hey, you keep your nose to the grindstone and you will find something eventually. I promise you that. All right. Might be a little bit difficult, but you just keep trying, keep being yourself, keep applying, keep looking for, I believe you're working with an agency that's, directing you to places. I wish you well, friend. I do. Ordinary, welcome into the broadcast tonight. Good to see you as always. Gemini, thank you for recommending the Baby Shark to M. Paul. I appreciate it and welcome in. Happy Monday. And I think it's time for us to get into it, chat. Let's figure out what is going to be on my shit sandwich tonight, lettuce or kale. Because, that's usually what happens in my summer car. Nikki, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you and Fuzz are doing wonderful as always. Happy Monday. What's the only acceptable response to an invitation to a llama farm? Alpaca my bags. Thank you, Hal, for your humor. I appreciate you. It's good to see you, Hal. I believe I gave you a hello, but I'm going to give you another one because I'm not 100% certain on it. Des, welcome in. Hope you and the family are doing wonderful. Nikki says, I got your mug. I wanted the giveaway, HaLLoW. So cute, and tomorrow is my birthday. Nikki, happy almost birthday. Happy early birthday. I don't know if I'm going to get to see you tomorrow. We're playing The Walking Dead. Obviously, you're probably going to be a little bit busy on your birthday. If I could get a couple happy birthdays in chat for Nikki, that'd be wonderful. All right, chat. Welcome back once again to My Summer Car. So, before I start going on anything, I feel like I should probably check what time it is. It is early in the day, and the jobs that we have are the straightforward ones: sewage tank, firewood, sewage, hay bales, which I'm definitely not going to do, sewage, and vandalism. I do have the ability to do a vandalism, so it's probably going to be vandalism that we do today, maybe, or tomorrow, but the shit truck is going to be utilized for this. So I don't know exactly. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to look up the details on this job really quick on the wiki. Vandalism, My Summer Car. Let me see here. I remember doing this back in the day on YouTube, and I remember that there's a little there's a couple conditions that have to be met, I think. So I think it's the amount of shit or something like that. I can't remember, but I need to figure it out. So let's see here. Pap West, thank you for the hydration. I will get that in a minute here after I'm done rambling from the Wikipedia. Player can vandalize Lindell's property for a highly alcoholic reward from Fleetari. Okay, let me see here. Payment is 10 bottles of booze and a 40% discount increase at Fleetari's. This is something that I have to do before I start doing anything with Fleetari because I'm going to be spending a lot of money with him, and if I can save 40% on it, in addition to the 10% I believe that I already have off right now, then I'm going to fucking do it because I need all the money and all the help I can get. As with other jobs, vandalism jobs, we begin with a phone call. Completing the job. In order to succeed, the player simply needs to drive on the parking lot of the car inspection shop with a loaded truck. Get out and open the spill valve on the back of the truck. Once the job is complete, Fleetari will award the player with 10 bottles of booze as well as increasing his discount from 10% to 40%. Consequences. Dumping sewage anywhere other than the wastewater treatment plant may result in a massive fine for environmental crimes if it is seen, and this job is not an exception. If player will try to avoid paying this fine, the police will show up to the player's house and take them to jail. To maximize the benefit of a better discount, the job should be formed with as low of a net income as possible and with as little sewage as possible. Okay, so I'm going to go with just one single person then. And as expected, our post order is in. Thank you very much, TMO. I will be talking with you shortly. We might actually make a trip down there tomorrow on Wednesday when he restocks, just so I can go get the juice. Time for dinner. I'll be back later. Sounds good, Gemini. We'll see you when you're back. So far in my life, I've found that every time I didn't get something that I wanted, I ended up getting something even better later. Best of luck. Yan, I am going to share that advice with you. Every single time that I failed to get something that I was either hoping for or trying my heart out for, I ended up with something significantly better. Better for my heart, better for my soul, better for my outlook, better for my schedule, better for everything. So, Yan, thank you for those comforting words, and I will reciprocate them because I believe in that. I do believe that, you know, and some people will disagree. I understand, and I respect that. I do believe that the universe pushes you in the direction that you're meant to go in as long as you're doing good things and you're putting good out into the world. So keep being you, Steffi. Keep doing good, and good things will come. They always do. I guess he's not drinking anymore. Okay, revelation time. What are we drinking? Barack Obama Lama Ding Dong. I am, of course, drinking Liquid Death, as you have indicated by the prediction, but I am also specifically drinking Liquid Death Mountain Water. Congratulations to everybody that bet on me drinking mountain water. Enjoy your channel points. And Barack Obama Lama Ding Dong, thank you for always running those predictions. You're wonderful. Ghost Chopper, welcome in. I feel like it's been a few days since I've seen you. Welcome into the broadcast. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks, HaLLoW. Been working with the DVR counselor. I hope I find something soon. I'm sure you will, Steffi. Just keep going at it. And you know, if you find a thread that you want to pull out a little bit, then pull on it. That's the best advice I can give you. Sometimes, we're not put in the places that we're meant to be, but we're just merely shown an open door in front of us, and we got to walk through it. So I wish you well, and I look forward to the day that you bring good news into the chat that we can all celebrate with you. Cheesy, hello, welcome in. I don't believe I've given you a hello yet. Enjoy your channel points. Congratulations on predicting correctly. All right, let me get back to reading this, and then I'll do the hydration courtesy of, I believe it was Pap West. Okay. So, perform with as low of a net income as possible and with as little sewage as possible. No more than one sewage well, around 2,400 liters, which is the minimum that will be dumped regardless of how much you removed from the well. Ideally, before buying any expensive services, from Fleetari for 2,400 liters of sewage dumped with the minimal net income about 1,500 marks. Yeah, I am fucked. I have earned at least 50,000, I think, over my run. Maybe not 50. Maybe it's closer to like 35 or 40 or something like that. But I know I'm in 5-digit territory. So, yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. As of the latest update, fines for waste dumping won't be instantly given out to the player. A roaming NPC will have to see the waste and report it. Therefore, you might not see your fine until some time has passed if you end up seeing it at all. Okay, so with all of this information that the wiki has given me, I believe my plan of attack is kind of doing it the same way Oh, excuse me. Doing it the same way that I did the heist. Who did it? M-Paul, yo, come. Yeehaw, M-Paul dropping 2 Yeehaw coasters into the chat, my friends. You know how it works. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is type ! enter into the chat. It is open to anybody out there. As long as you're following my channel, you can enter, including mods. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Master Fat Cat, welcome in. Good to see you in the broadcast tonight. I'm going to back up HaLLoW on that. For the last few decades, God, I'm old. Every time I failed or lost a job, the next one I got was always better than the one that I lost. It's a matter of mindset and strength of will. Exactly, Aussie. Exactly. And the moment that you want to get, I swear, that stupid diamond meme, if you guys know what I'm talking about, where the guy is like digging with a pickaxe through the dirt and gets apathetic and turns around, that is the moment when you become apathetic, that you have to continue having a strong mindset and a strong will and fortitude, and continue forging ahead. You know, obviously I'm not talking about gambling. Don't apply this logic in gambling. That would be bad. But really, just put good out. You'll get good back. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but it always comes back around. It does. Thank you, Aussie, for sharing your experience as well. I would not be in the position that I am today if it wasn't for that mechanic in life. And you know, a lot of people will disagree with me, and that's totally fine. Everybody has their own worldview, but I've lived my life this certain way, and it's worked out pretty darn well for me. And every time that it pans out, it just causes my resolve to be even more steeled, to be even more concrete and unwavering. It's just something that, you know, you stick with. So, all right. BKS, HaLLoW, may I suggest you invest some of that net worth in a paddle? It sounds like you're headed upriver. Oh, BKS, how correct you are. How correct you are. Coaster is what I nicknamed the old car I bought to restore. One of these days, I might be able to afford an engine for it. All right, those are good. Those are good. Cash, Silver Dragon, enjoy the coasters. Get your butts on over to the merch store. HaLLoW-shop.fourthwall.com/redeem. Go get your prizes. M-Paul, thank you for the 111. Why are you booing me?
I'm a pathetic.
Hey.
I'm not pathetic.
No, you're not.
I'm just on a path of headache black for death.
M-Paul, thank you for the 111. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, so, oh wait, I owe BKS, Pap West a hydration. Cheers, friend. Okay. So, obviously, it is late in the day. Not incredibly late, but kind of late. It's about noon, and I could go do some things. But primarily, I think what is best, what my time is best being used for right now is chopping some wood. I am going to head down to the barn, and I'm going to try to fill up this trailer by the end of the day, so that way tomorrow I can go and deliver it and get a quick and easy 3K and let the job respawn while I am delivering, or while I'm cleaning people's sewers out. So, normally I like to do this off stream. I've been doing it, like the wood collection, the actual chopping process. I've been doing it off stream so that you guys don't have to watch, but unfortunately, I did not have time. There's been a lot of stuff that have been going on in IRL and whatnot. A lot of you guys know about it. And speaking of which, Nala has her appointment on Thursday early in the morning. It is at 8 a.m. and I have to drive across town for it, which means I need to leave at about 7:30. And being the gamer that I am, I do not get up early in the day. I stay up late at night and I do my work in the evening time after the broadcast is over. So tonight, I will be ending the stream at 3 hours. Tomorrow, I will be ending the stream as soon as the episode is over for The Walking Dead without much lingering. And both of those days, I'm going to be getting to bed as early as possible to ensure that I don't have an oopsie-poopsie and sleep in during her appointment, because I've already paid for it. So I need to make sure that I'm there on time. So yeah, I hope you guys understand. We're going to be as productive as we can for the evening, and we'll take it from there. I'll keep you guys up to date on it as well. Friday's stream, I will let you guys know about in the Discord server over my days off. And like I said a few days ago, I am not one to pray. I am more of a spiritual person. But if anybody out there does indeed, then I just ask that you keep Nala in your prayers and, keep good thoughts, good energy going our way. And also, once again, Silver Dragon Cash, congratulations on winning those coasters. I hope you enjoy them. And Paul, thank you very much. I really appreciate the gift, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta go back into work. Have a nice rest of stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, chat. Ghost Chopper, have a good night. Again, it was good to see you. I'm sorry if I missed some of your messages, man. Hope life has been kind. I hope you're not working too hard. And I'll get to see you very soon here, I hope. All right? Take care. Leadbet, hello, welcome in. What did I miss? Leadbet, not too much. We just got into my summer car, and I am doing some wood shopping right now. So that way I can go and make a couple bucks. Because I have a lot of car parts that need to be replaced and upgraded. So yeah, it's just it's gonna be one of those days where we're grinding out a whole bunch of money. I have the firewood job on the board, and once I'm done with this tomorrow, I'll go deliver. Then we'll come back, we'll drop the tractor off, we'll hop in the septic truck, and we'll go around and we'll take care of people's septic systems, and that's really about it for now. So, let me see here. I started a new job on Thursday that starts at 7:30 a.m. Stoked for the job, not for waking up at 6. Yeah, I do not miss those days at all, Master Fat Cat. I don't. I used to open at the pawn shop that I worked at for the longest time. I would get there at 7:55, and I believe on a normal schedule, I would wake up at about 6:30. And that was one of my jobs that didn't require me to get up super early. Olive Garden, I had to be there, I want to say at like 7 a.m. or something like that for opening duties. And you never think it's going to be that long, but no, 10 comes around really fast. There's a lot of silverware to roll. All of the silverware that you guys see in Olive Garden are always rolled by the hosts and hostesses early on in the day. They get there super early. And yeah, so I don't miss those days at all. At all. I haven't even got my mug yet, and I know I want a coaster too. At least I have somewhere to put my mug when they both get here. Cash, have you been tracking the shipping on it? Where's it at? Is it moving through customs or something like that? Oh my God, can these logs cooperate? I've had like 4 in a row or something like that, I think. Here, let's try this. What if I'm over here? Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to say, I seem to recall there being, okay, well, this isn't the spot. I was going to say, I think there's a spot where I can stand where that won't happen too often. But I'm starting to notice a little bit of a pattern here. And I may or may not have noticed it last time. Let me see here. You guys see that little split right there? This guy right here? That is where the log is going to naturally split. And I think that the log will stay on the stump if I am swinging directly at the seam. So, like, if I swing here, my theory is it stays on. Okay, so let me try not swinging at the seam of the log. Let me see if that might be a little bit better. So seam is there. What about right here? Oh, okay. Well, that never mind. Right here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I have a feeling that that's probably the solution, and I think that the logs automatically rotate around. Obviously, that one wasn't my doing. It was just kind of it landing on the log that was already there. All right, let's see here. There's the seam, so I'm going to go over here. Or actually, I can do it over here. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. I'm going to keep going on this. I have a good feeling about this. Okay, all my worldview is shattered. Never mind. Done, worldview shattered. Don't care anymore. I get up at 4:40 a.m. Eastern, and I don't go to bed until 11 p.m. My goodness, Bob. I could never do that. I have always been someone that requires 8 hours. If I don't get 8 hours, I am a zombie the next day. I don't know what it is. I feel like I feel jittery and I feel out of it. I feel like I'm a danger on the roadway. It feels like I'm still in a REM cycle. Like my brain is not effectively woken up yet and I'm still like borderline dreaming. I don't know how to describe it, but I could never do that little bit of sleep ever. Even with the shower, with coffee, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. What was the oddest thing that someone brought into the pawn shop? Lady took a shit in the DVD section. For an item that somebody actually pawned, probably a bag of teeth. Gold teeth, I think. Something like that. Everything else is just like normal shit that you would expect to see in a garage. or it's like rare stuff, like I think I had a 64 Fender Strat come in there one time, which was a really fucking cool deal to close on. The guy didn't want it anymore. He inherited it, and he wanted it to go to a good place, and he wanted some cash for it. He didn't want to sell it to a rando on Craigslist who didn't know what they were getting into. And so me and all of the other heads of music for this particular pawn shop, because there was like a music section and a gold section. They had their own divisions, and I was running the music side of things for this particular area. And we got together and we discussed a fair price. We talked with him about it. We brought up the issues. We brought up the strengths and the weaknesses. Hands down, the best deal that I've ever done, because everybody made it out, with a good profit margin. He got what the guitar was worth for the most part. Obviously, you got to turn a profit when you're a pawn shop. But I advocated for the customer a lot. And another really nice buy was Twin Reverb from the 60s. I've had like an SG bass come in that was from the 70s, like a lot of old vintage stuff. But yeah, the only other notable items were things that were stolen, unfortunately, and they were always like brought in by tweakers, and I would have to like keep them there while the cops were on their way. And obviously they're not going to run code 3 for a suspected stolen item. They're just going to roll down like it's, I don't know. They're just going to roll down code 1 or whatever you want to call it. Like no lights, no sirens. And yeah, so that's about it, I think. Is that why you can't drive straight in games? No, that's for different reasons. That's for content reasons. I see your aim remains legendary. Thank you, Aussie. I have been known to hit a stationary target within the first 3 attempts. So that is my claim to fame. Were they shit DVDs? They might have been. They might have been. I felt bad for my manager because he had to clean that one up. We had a sewage backup one time in the closet that I kept all of the guitar cases and shit in. And I was forced to clean that one up. And I was like, that was kind of the moment that I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this job right now. Like, this is not where I'm meant to be. I thought it was going to be more music centered, but like I'm lugging, 55, 75 pound subwoofers up a 20 stair flight of stairs, because the lift elevator is busted. And it just, after a while it wore down on me, and I finally decided when I was cleaning up backed up sewage, I was like, this is not the job for me anymore. I gotta get out of here. And it wasn't a week later that the lady took a shit in the DVD section, and my 2 weeks was already in. So I looked at my manager like, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. There are not many times that I would leave other people out to dry, but that was one of the occasions, and I very much relished it because it felt like poetic justice in a way, like a last sort of hurrah before I left. Cynical, enjoy your lurk. Ice Maniac, hello. Posted a pick and feed pics on Discord of my Belle of Georgia peach and my Concord grapes with fruit in them. That sounds delicious, Ice Maniac. I'll check it out after the stream. Did you get them at the store, or did you go pick them on an orchard or a vineyard or orchard vineyard? Chaos, enjoy your stealth mission. Enjoy your lurk. I'll see you back in chat when you're all wrapped up with that. I'm making pretty good time on the logs today, actually. I've noticed that we're looking pretty good over here. Normally, I'm not this hard focused on getting it done, but I mean, it feels pretty good today. Let me see here. You're forgetting the keywords under the influence and weapon worked in an ER makes a diff. That's true, Madurin. You're right. You're very correct. It's currently 77 degrees where I'm at, and it's supposed to storm in a bit, so I'm getting the nice pre-storm windiness. Oh, man. I wish that we have a summer like that. I hope it happens when I'm not streaming, and I just want to be selfish. Like, I want thunderstorms all the time. I want rain. I want that nice, sweet, fresh pre-rain smell. I want that. I miss that. We haven't had that in a long time, so. Sounds like you worked in a Little Rock. No, it actually, I know what you're saying, Lebet. It was a really nice pawn shop, but like, it was, I don't know. It was my fault for misunderstanding what the workload would be. I thought I was going to deal mostly exclusively with guns, gold, and guitars. Primarily guitars, obviously, but it was just a lot of like other shit. I was like cleaning lawnmowers that came out on pawn, and you know, like it just, I don't know. There was a lot of stuff in there that it looking back, it obviously is not that bad in hindsight, but in the moment when you've been doing it every day for a few years and all you want to do is play music, and that was actually the job that I left so I could go do music full time. I only returned to that job when I wanted to get a guitar, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to work part-time, and I'm going to make a paycheck, and then once I get my money, I'm going to be out the door. I didn't tell them that when I got there, but, yeah. Doc, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Was it called Sue's? No, it was not. I bought the trees 3 years ago when they, oh, wait, hang on. Wait, are they your own? I bought the trees 3 years ago when they were 6 feet tall and the grapes were just a twig and planted 3 years ago too. You grew them yourself. Nice, Ice Maniac. I wish, I had a peach tree. I would love to have a peach tree. We have a lot of plum trees. We have a pear tree. We used to have an apple tree that's, not really around anymore. We used to have cherry trees. Those were delicious, but they're not around anymore either. I think a fungus got to them. I've always wanted a peach tree, man. Maybe one of these days. I don't know. We got a spot in the backyard right now, actually, where we just chopped down a tree that was, it had a disease and it was leaning away that we didn't really like, and it just, we felt like it should probably go. I don't know. Maybe we got to remove that stump and, get a peach tree in the backyard there. I have the best tree of all, American chestnut. Doc, have you put any of those in the ground yet? It's about that time. Like, they could really rip if you get them in the dirt. I don't know how long you want to keep them in a pot for, but obviously there's no rules. But yeah, a couple more weeks sounds good, dude. Yeah, it's definitely that time. They will, I don't know what the weather is like in your area, but we're kind of similar in terms of, what is it? North and south. That's, longitude, I think? I can't remember. I've never been a coordinate guy. 2 of them have been delivered and are currently waiting out in the greenhouse. Very nice, Doc. I look forward to seeing what they look like when you get them planted. I'm imagining you're going to be revisiting them over time, you know? Tree fitty? Yeah. We used to make that joke all the time at the pawn shop. Always. All the fucking time. Okay. Let's see. Oh my good golly gosh. Can I? I guess I can't. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let me split these guys open. It looks like it's still growing, so I'm going to do all of these. And then we will see on the last one whether or not the wood pile is still growing. I think this is the last of it, though, if I had to guess. I believe that this is going to be the final bits of wood. Okay, it's still going up. Still going up. All right, I want the full 3,200, so I'm going to keep going. It's not that much more, though. It's maybe like 5 logs tops, something like that. Big Shoe, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. I hope you're doing wonderful as always. Midwest life, baby. Love it to bits. I can never leave the Pacific Northwest. It is hands down, in my opinion, my favorite place in the country, the most beautiful place. I'm not denying beauty is elsewhere, but I just don't think it surpasses that of the Pacific Northwest. It's so special. Latitude, like the steps of a ladder. Gotcha, whatnot. Okay, I will remember it from here on out like that. So yeah, we're about the same latitude, I think, Doc. Obviously, weather is different in different areas based on, you know, geography, etc. But for me, my trees are fucking popping right now. Supposing myself got my 24-hour trip from AA and feeling good. I can't wait for the next one. Hell yeah, Master Fat Cat. Hey, you know what? I celebrate, my friend. I celebrate sobriety in this stream. And 24 hours is the first step of a wonderful journey, and I wish you nothing but luck, fortitude, and resilience on that journey, because it's going to, like, you know, for anybody else, it's going to present different challenges on an individual basis, but I'm glad that you have a community, and if I could get a couple blankies in chat to celebrate Master Fat Cat, that'd be wonderful. Master Fat Cat, we've got someone in the community who's been sober for like 30 years. Another one that's been sober for like 4 or 5, which they track with, actually, I might be wrong on that number, but they track it with like their resub to me. I haven't seen them around in my chat in a little while. I hope they're doing okay. But they're probably just busy. I've said this a lot. My stream is like a convenience store on the road of life. You guys stop by when you have the chance. And, you know, whenever you got to go do other stuff in the world, I'll still be here. And I'll be able to see you guys when you get back. But for real, Master Fat Cat, we celebrate sobriety. And I'm looking forward to seeing your, I don't know how they hand chips out. If it's like, if it's, you know, like to the week and then the month, or if your next one is a month. But you let us know how your progress is going, and we will celebrate it with you, okay? What's happening, Bob? We just finished up filling this guy up. I'm going to bring it out. And as a matter of fact, you know, I might just go ahead and deliver this right now. Because I have the time. And then tomorrow could, tomorrow could be all about the sanitation jobs. I think that's probably not a bad idea, actually. Let me go and get to the end of the driveway. I'm going to run up, take care of my thirst, take care of my hunger, take care of my fatigue, maybe with one mug of coffee, and then we're going to get down and deliver this to the customer. 100 biddies from Fire Ferret.
You no longer have any latitude to confuse them black for paprika.
Thank you, Fire Ferret, for the 100 biddies. Always appreciate your humor. How you doing tonight, man? Good to see you. Welcome into the broadcast. Love you guys. Thank you. No, thank you, Master Fat Cat. Not only for taking care of yourself, but for sharing your good news and being for being unabashed about you know, saying that you are 24 hours sober, because a lot of people, I feel like, you know, they don't want to celebrate the little victories in the very beginning of a long journey, whatever it is, whether it's sobriety or, you know, paying off debt or something like that. Like, celebrating the very beginning part of the journey, to me, is a key part of it. Because that's what's, oh shit, am I getting the no signal thing? Chad, has that been happening all night, or is that the first time? Is that the first time that's happened? I hope so. I hope so. I had a power surge a few days ago, and then today I zapped my my PC. Has that been doing that all night? Does this gas station sell ices? I wish I did. I wish I could ship you guys ices. Gemini, enjoy your free popcorn on the house. Okay. The little victories is what makes you determined to keep moving forward and gives you satisfaction to the goal. Exactly, Ice Maniac. Precisely. I haven't had anything? Okay, all right. Well, if you guys see it doing that again, the Elgato no signal thing, just let me know. I'm really hoping that it was just a one-time fluke. But yeah, keep me in the loop. Let me know about it. I'm going to eat the pike because I'm pretty sure that shit's going to go bad. Don't need any water, actually. I need to go to the bathroom. And then I will take a shower and hit the mosquito spray real fast, and I'll go from there. Speaking of which, the pond is looking just a slight bit clearer now that he cleaned up the filters. Wait, which pond are you talking about, Careless? Do you have a pond where you're at? Our peach trees, on the other hand, are rough for being a year old with the apple trees. Gotcha, Careless. Yeah, it's going to be a multi-year investment. It won't be something that I expect to get fruit out of the next year. It's usually like 5 years you can get fruit, something like that, off a fruit tree. Something like that. Still waiting for the dad jokes. Oh, shit! Cash, I'm so sorry. Let me get them right now. I'm sorry. Also, I'll do your posture check right now while I'm at it. Let me see here. Server approached my table the other day and said, sorry about your weight. I responded, are you saying I'm fat? Did you guys see that they made round bales of hay illegal in Wisconsin? Yeah, I guess it's because the cows weren't getting a square meal. My buddy Dave just got 2 new puppies. He calls them Rolex and Breitling. They are his watchdogs. There are your dad jokes, Cash. I hope you enjoy. All right, let's get back down, hop in the tractor, and bring the wood to the guy, make a quick 3K. That's so silly, but I didn't even know that you could eat the fish. I thought it was only for grandma. I didn't eat them until this save file, Yan. At least I'm fairly certain. I have eaten the moose before, though. Have you seen the moose in this game? Have you been able to harvest a moose? I've only gotten 1 or 2, I think. The cow one was good. I thought they were all good. Yeah, especially the cow one. All right. Hand throttle up. Ignition on. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it. Here we go. True HaLLoW, it takes about the 5th year to achieve a good yield unless it's an olive tree. Then it's 7 years. I think it was a YouTube short the other day talking about how olive trees are like some of the oldest living organisms on this planet. Because there's just this big mother root core, a big root ball underneath the surface that just keeps sending out new shoots. And the lady was I was just scrolling on YouTube Shorts. The lady was talking about how the specific one that she was next to was like 3,500 years old, which is fucking bonkers to me. You've never seen a moose in the game, Yan? When I first saw a moose in the game, I genuinely thought it was a chupacabra. I thought I was about to die. They're fast, they run erratically, and you'll see it and you'll be like, oh my God, what is that? And then before you know it, your cousin runs one over and then you've got a carcass in the middle of the road. You ate a moose? Is that where Grimy went? No, but it's why he holds a grudge against me. Should I get my shoulder checked? Because my shoulder still hurts. Shit, Low Plays. That's been like a week and a half now. Is it worse? Is it better? Is it changing? What's going on with your shoulder? I mean, I'm just right off the rip going to say, yeah, absolutely you should get it checked out. If memory serves, I think you're across the pond. And I don't know how healthcare works over there in your area, but yeah, 100%. If the pain is not going away and you've tried alleviating it, then yeah, I would recommend. If you tried taking Advil or paracetamol or whatever the hell it's called over there, if you've tried taking the swelling down and if you've been babying it and it still hurts, then yeah, I probably would go get it checked out. Just make sure nothing else is happening. You want to make sure you stay ahead of injuries like that so they don't come back to bite you in the ass when you're 30.
I love eating chocolate mousse.
I do too. And once again, that's why Grimy has a grudge. I really need to change my tastes. Donut, HaLLoW, did you know? What do I know? Hello, Donut. Welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. If anybody needs to hook up for baby chickens, I had 20-something hatch today. Holy shit, Ledbet. How many are you gonna retain? Are they gonna be for harvest or are they gonna be egg-laying hens? True HaLLoW takes around the. Oh wait, I already read that one. Have you seen one IRL? They are huge. Yes, I have seen one IRL. In my area, Yan. They are very common. I see deer all the time. Elk, not as much, but they are definitely around. And moose are fucking enormous. Like, anybody who thinks they know how big a moose is, if you have not seen one before, you do not know how big a moose is. Like, that's the best way I can describe how big they are. You think you've seen a big moose before in your mind. You have not. You have to see one in person. They are fucking gargantuans. I'm starting a new D&D game for a solo player of mine. I have like 6 various groups, but this one is something special for me. I've already got like 30 assets ready to show off. Nice, Avatar. Is it just a solo campaign? We have moose come up to our property sometimes here in Montana. Fuck yeah, Master Fat Cat. Pacific Northwest. I mean, you're more inland. I'm inland too, but not as far as Montana. Doc is a big fan of Montana area. I think it's beautiful out there. But man, nothing compares to the rainforests of Washington, Oregon, those areas. Like, it's just, there's something about the air here that is so crisp. Like, you get to breathe it before anybody else breathes it, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but there's just something about the air here. I've been dealing with a torn rotator cuff since 2010. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I recommend Little Plays that you go get it checked out. I have no clue. It's making, oh shit, it's making your hands go numb sometimes. Little Plays, 100%. Don't even question it anymore. Go to the doctor. I have nerve damage in my left hand on my pinky and my ring finger, and I don't know if they're ever going to be the same again. They constantly feel like they're asleep, and sometimes I don't have feeling in them whatsoever. It makes playing guitar very, very difficult to where it was before. Yeah, go get it checked out. Could be something related to posture. It could be like thoracic outlet syndrome. That was something that I had a scare with a while ago. Yeah, go get it checked out. It could be a cyst, you know, that you might want to get removed. Yeah, definitely go get it checked out. Absolutely. And I'm sure anybody else in chat that has nerve problems or has experience with carpal tunnel, ulnar nerve entrapment, thoracic outlet syndrome, things like that, it will attest to the fact that, yeah, getting it checked out is the smart idea. I don't know, maybe you knew. Good evening, though, Donut. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. Good evening. How you doing tonight? Coffee Rocket, hello. Kick your feet up, man. Hope you had a good day at work. I'll try to keep you entertained this evening. We're doing a lot of jobs. I've got the wood job I'm delivering for right now. And then we're going to be going for the septic jobs tomorrow. And I'm going to be vandalizing the inspection shop. So that way Flatari can give me a little bit more money. Or a discount, rather. I can save some money. Last time I saw a deer was in broad daylight when I hit it on the interstate about a week after getting my car from the dealership. Holy shit, Careless. How fast were you going? Was your car okay? Normally they get totaled. I've never seen a moose IRL, but I've seen an elk up close and yikes. Yeah, moose is like... when you see an elk, they're like, holy shit, that's huge. Moose makes an elk look like a deer, like a baby deer. Speaking of medical stuff, 5 months ago, I was told I have to wait 6 months for a primary care doctor appointment. 3 months ago, I went to the ER. There was no change in primary care. 2 days ago, I was told my doctor is moving on next month. I need to drink every time I think about it. Aussie, I'm sorry to hear that. My primary care physician went to work at the hospital. She was great. She knew everything about me. She knew my cardiac history. She was great. She was actually the same doctor that my mom and George went to. It started with George. And George has several medical things that, you know, he has to stay on top of. And my mom wanted to get healthy. I wanted to get healthy. She was great. And then she went to the hospital and she stopped her practice. And it was like right after COVID, I remember. I don't know if it was some sort of like call to action that she felt. But I'm in a very shitty right-wingy place where nobody gave a fuck about COVID and a lot of people died. So maybe that had to do with it. I don't know. But I just remember it being a very abrupt change and her feeling. I remember when she told me, it was like a very melancholy kind of feeling that she had. Plan is to let them grow out and sell them at an auction. I have 60 more chicken eggs in the incubator and about 90 duck eggs due to hatch within the next few weeks. Damn, love that. I live in Montana. What's up, Food Stamps? How you doing? Welcome in. I live in Washington State. It's all right. Washington State is beautiful. Yeah, solo campaign. He's going to be Paladin Knight. Game is called Good Squire. So you're going off of a pre-written campaign. What watches his character goes from a squishy squire all the way to a knight of the gods. Avatar, I hope you have a fun time with your friend. I would love to do a solo shot campaign. I think that would be a lot of fun. I had a Scotsman once offer to show me his moose. Hold on, did I drive past? No, I did not drive past the, oh my God. I thought for a sec, wait, hang on, no. I'm actually being an idiot right now. It's the next house down the road, right? Chat, did I drive past it? Please, oh no, it's been a while since I played this game. I'm gonna have to, God damn it, I have to look it up. My summer car map.
Cold water.
Oh my God, I did drive past it, didn't I? I was being hopeful. I was being very hopeful. Fuck me, I did drive past it. All right, sorry. I was autopiloting and talking to chat, my bad. Dude was sitting out in his driveway watching me drive by like, oh. Where you going, brother? Oh, come on now. Did I kill it? There we go. All right, got it. So far past, yeah, I went all the fucking way to Fleetari's before I realized. Back from the doggo park. Welcome back, Sircaro. Glad to hear you had a good time. Made some friends. Back when I was a tow truck operator, I picked up a dead deer on the side of the highway on New Year's because Public Works wouldn't Didn't have anybody available. Yan, was it, did you do jerky or venison burgers? Went to the doctor yesterday. I have a cyst or 2 bone spurs on my left ankle. I have to go to an orthopedic now. I wish you well, Ice Maniac. I hope they get you taken care of right away. Entire front right side of my car had to be rebuilt. It was only $500 more of damages. It would have been totaled. Would have saved $20,000 in car payments. Oh my God, careless. Yeah, moose are huge. They get up to 1,400 pounds and are only second in body mass to bison in North America. Yeah, and I've seen bison up close. Those fuckers are big. But for some reason, I feel like moose are larger because I believe that they're taller. They're not as dense, though. They're not as dense. Like, you've got a lot of air underneath the moose. If you're lucky enough and you're in a short enough car, you can drive right underneath the moose. You won't hit it. But if you hit it, my God, you're screwed. Firecracker! Oh, my goodness. What's up, Firecracker? How you doing? I feel like it's been a week or two. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the 32 months of Prime. Happy Monday. Good to see you as always. And if I could get a couple blankies in my chat, that'd be awesome. Let's see here. I'm missing messages tonight. I'm reading from the top of chat. I'm trying to do my best. A lot of doctors choose to go to the hospitals because they offer security. There's so many assault and batteries of medical staff nowadays. Yeah, and there's some wacky fucking people in my area that don't believe in medical science, even though they go to the doctor to try to get fixed up. It's such hypocrisy. It pisses me off. I really hope that that's not what happened to her. She's a wonderful doctor. At the very least, the people that are going in for emergencies can get taken care of, you know? Cash, enjoy your lurk. Thank you for being here as always. I'm refunding your dad jokes because it took me so long to get to them. Hope you have a good night, man. I remember when I was a kid, my mom hit a deer. 2 guys pulled over right in the middle, right after we hit it, and almost got in a fist fight arguing over who would get the deer. I grew up in the middle of nowhere. That sounds about right. Good. How you be doing, sir? Firecracker, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Got some stuff on my mind right now, but every time I stream for you guys, I always have fun. Takes my mind off things, and looking forward to a fun another couple hours and playing My Summer Car this evening. Let me see here. And it's good to see you. Thank you again for the resub, man. I really do appreciate it a lot. That's a lot of support and a long time you've been hanging out in the chat. Eagles, rock on. What's going on? That's your first time chat. Happy Monday. Welcome into the stream tonight. How are you doing? They don't believe the doctor when they can help. They get mad at a doctor when they can't. I was so thankful my mom retired when she did. Yeah. Aussie, did she retire just before COVID? So much fucking anti-science sentiment has came out since then, and it's just been pervasive ever since. People like to call it skepticism, but it's not. It's just outright denying reality, and it pisses me off. Scary thing about a moose, in a car, you don't see him at night until it's too late. Yep, you're absolutely right. I saw one on the side of the road, Master Fat Cat, when I was young. Younger, I was driving. Here's an old mountain road that we used to like to drive around late at night. Go hang out and like look at stars and shit. And I had a friend that lived out there, and yeah, on the way back one time we saw a moose, and it was the craziest fucking thing. M. Paul coming in with a gifted sub. Eagles rock. You just typed your first message, and now you are officially a member of the HaLLoW following. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing, all courtesy of M. Paul and their generosity. Thank you very much, M. Paul. Good you. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, Eagle. I'm doing all right. All right, let's turn up the hand throttle. Let's get the hydraulics going. Hang out with Mr. Firewood Man over here. Get our money. I had a deer this year, and had the dot load in the bed of my dump truck. Oh, God. 3,200. All right, let's drop the hand throttle. Turn the hydraulics off, let her come back down, and then once she's down, we can move on with our day. Let me see here. I think a lot of nurses and doctors that were close to retirement just quit when COVID hit. Yeah. Either when it hit or during the fallout from it. Wait, did my tractor die? I think it did. All right, we'll just let it sit then while the hydraulics come down. Yeah, Chaos, you're right. There was a pretty large exodus in my area, and unfortunately the people that stayed behind are the ones that don't that don't have the best mindset. I think, you know, they don't do it to make people better. They do it for a paycheck, and that just, I don't know. I really, really hope that it doesn't have lasting damage, but you know, we won't know for another 10 years or something like that. So, let me see here. Talk about a creepy look. Yeah, he turns his head like a fucking owl. Look at him there. He's still waving me in, the drunkard. Was a trash man when it hit and caught it 3 times just from the cans. Oh my God, Ledbet. I caught it once. I thought I caught it initially from another time. I did not. When I actually caught it for real, I was down for a week. I started feeling a little bit better. I wanted to get back to streaming, so I came back and did a Sea of Thieves stream with King, my good friend. And I almost passed out during that stream. I never told you guys that, but I literally was like, I was on fumes. I was about ready to pass out. It was almost GG for me. And then I left, and I got sick again that night. And it was a completely different set of symptoms that lasted for another 10 days. I was gone for pretty much the entire month of February in 2021. Like, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Also, Master Fat Cat coming in with the gifted sub, Z-Gray. You are no stranger, Z-Gray. Welcome back into the HaLLoW following. Emotes and ad-free viewing. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. It was also, unfortunately, around the time where, you know, my doctor was advising that I give it a little... She said because of my lifestyle... that, you know, if I didn't want to get the vaccine at the moment because of the cardiac things that the media was hyping up, that I didn't have to. She said she thought it was safe, but if I was apprehensive, then I should wait a little bit. And for those of you guys that don't know, I had a lot of heart problems when I was young, so I'm very susceptible to those sorts of things because of pre-existing conditions and surgeries and scarring in my heart. Yeah, so I had gotten, I got COVID. If memory serves, I think I got COVID before I got the vaccine. I think. I can't remember. It's been so fucking long. But it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Ever since then, though, I got over it. I think it was about a month later, I went out and I got the shot because at that point I was like, all right, well, you know, if any damage has been done, it's been done by the illness. I don't really give a shit about the vaccine anymore. And obviously at that point, I had realized that all of the crap that people were talking about was pretty much just individualistic cases that were blown out of proportion by, you know, media influencers and podcast bros. And I feel like shit for falling for it for a little while. I went out and got it, and I haven't had COVID since. So, and if I have, I haven't felt it. I think I got sick like I don't know, 2 months ago or something like that when my mom got really sick and George got sick, but I didn't feel it. And the weirdest part about it all was, I've mentioned this before on stream, but some of you guys might not, you know, you might be new. I have not been sick for like 12 to 15 years. The only time I've gotten sick over the course of that time was COVID. That was it. I haven't had a flu. I've been around people with the flu. Haven't had, what's it called? Rhinovirus. I've been around people with rhinovirus. Like, I've played in bands, I've played in wind ensembles, and I just have not fucking gotten sick. I don't know what it is. I just have a really good immune system that has a very thick wall on the outside, but the moment that something gets through, it literally starts burning down buildings inside of the walls very violently. Like, it's a very powerful immune system. I'm kind of scared of it. We have tons of raccoons here. They're always on our roofs at night. I believe it's Sir Carl. I haven't seen one of those IRL, though. I became a hermit when it hit. I've been working from home ever since, as far as I know. I've never caught it. Never leave, though. There you go, Chaos. A lot of people have changed their lifestyle because of COVID, you know? I don't have a fear of catching it anymore because I know that I have the vaccine and I know I have the antibodies from when I initially got sick. And I know that I've been around people a lot who have been sick. And so I'm doing all right. I have been wanting to go out and get a booster pretty soon here because I've been under a lot of stress lately and I need to be healthy and focused and I don't need to get down and on the... Oh my God. M. Paul, thank you for the 1002. I don't need to get like knocked down on my ass for, you know, 2 weeks again. But primarily that's because of all the bullshit that's going on with Health and Human Services at the moment. I want to get that before they pull it from the market, before they make you pay an arm and a leg for it.
You don't get sick now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, I know, right, M. Paul? You know, honestly, I'm fine. I've been talking about not getting sick for the longest time, and I haven't gotten sick, so I'm chilling. I'm okay. I've been in a vet office with a veterinary assistant that was literally sniffling and wiping their snot dripping nose. Like I'm pretty sure I'm okay. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I just don't get sick anymore. I was doing basic obedience training when it kicked in, caught it like 3 times before I quit and went private practice for the behavioral issues. Got a working farm, WFH tech job, never caught it again. What's WFH? Working farm hound? No, I don't know what it is. Aussie, what is it? Tell me. No, Ledbet. No, we do not. That guy sort of betrayed me. He took my spot in that group, and for lack of a better phrase, he just completely blocked me out of that group, and it fucking pissed me off. So I don't like him. I don't talk to him anymore. Got lucky I never got COVID. Good for you, Careless. Keep knocking on wood. I got COVID at the beginning of 2020 when I was an armed security supervisor and the doctor gave me antibiotics and steroids. Within a week, I was fine. Good for you, Ice Maniac. Sounds like you were still when you got it, we were still in that phase of like wondering how to treat it. I think that was probably the most unnerving part about this was, you know, nobody knew how to treat it. Okay, let me put it this way. Nobody worth a damn knew really how to treat it. And then all the nonsense of like ivermectin all the way down to like taint sun tanning got out there. And it's like, you know, you can do your holistic thing, but leveraging a global pandemic in which like, you know, tens of millions of people died. Like that's not that. I don't know. That's pretty fucked up. But I remember vividly one time there was a actually I probably could have just turned down there. Hey, Donut!
The villain, I don't know.
What do you mean? Who farted? I didn't hear any farts. Thank you, Donut. I appreciate the 302. Zyphier, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing a wonderful, man. Working from home? Wait, why is everybody saying working from home? Work from home. Oh, work from home. I'm stupid. Okay. Working farm hound. Yeah, work from home. I got you. It's like, what the fuck? Why is everybody saying the same thing? My doctor gave me Tamiflu and it worked. Nice lead bet. Yeah, I didn't take Advil or anything. I wanted the fever to nuke I trusted my immune system, but when my O2 levels at home got down to 89, I got scared.
I'm pretty sure how I did it, Black.
And Paul, thank you for the 307. I appreciate it. Yeah, when my O2 level got down to 89, that's when I was like, I was feeling winded. I was feeling like shit. God damn it, Tandy, what the fuck? Why? Thank you, TNT. I appreciate you. All right, it's not the best parking job in the world, but gets the job done. We made 3K, and tomorrow we will be able to go out and run by the store and pick up a couple things. Thank you again, TNT, M. Paul, and Donut. I appreciate the biddies. WFH, who farted how? Oh my fucking God. Now I know. I was wondering where all this came from. I had COVID before it was COVID. Damn, Eagles. Yeah. I'm sure that there was probably a handful of people in 2019 that had it. Like late 2019, December. Before we even really knew that it was stateside or that it was a thing. Like, it's a really big interconnected world. It wouldn't surprise me in the least. And I'm fairly certain that there were a couple of people that they found deceased in their homes that had contracted it and whatnot. So anyway, like I was saying, that's the scariest part of it all was when the doctors, you know, they had no idea how to effectively treat it because it was novel. It was brand new. Nobody knew anything about it. You know, you just give therapeutic care and hope that the person can pull through on their own. I remember that there was a news report of, it was just showcasing all of the hospitals that had become overrun and inundated with people on ventilators and, you know, people who needed care. Hi, Maya. And there was one scene I'll never forget of a Hi, Maya. You're being very nice. What do you got on your head? Did you go outside? Did you have fun outside? She's got a big old streak of dirt on her head. But yeah, there was a scene from one of the news reports where they were pulling out the tube that someone was intubated with, and on the end of it, it was just like it almost looked like barnacles. It was so like it was jarring. In that moment, I was like, that was the thing that like locked me in when I was like, I am not fucking around with this at all. I'm not gonna like I don't even want 10% of whatever that person is dealing with right there. So HaLLoW O2 level? Yeah, Bob. So it's something that you measure with an oximeter on your finger. If you've ever been to the doctor before and they put a little doohickey on your index finger and they wait for a number to show up, that's basically what it is. So when mine got down to 89, and I could feel it mentally. I could feel it in my energy. I'm fairly like, even when I'm tired, I have a baseline level of energy, and I fell below that. And that's a scary fucking feeling for me. So yeah. Emperor Turtle, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. Monkey Soccer, good to see you as well. Pretty sure I had COVID before COVID. My breathing was so bad an ambulance picked me up at the end of 2019. That might have been it, Gemini. You never know. Let me see here. I was considered an essential worker, so I was basically forced to work, and I believe I came down with COVID, but all I had were running nose and sneezing. I just thought it was allergies, and I continued to work. 208, you got lucky. I mean, a lot of people, like, they were asymptomatic. We talked about this a lot, how interesting it was that for some people, it was nothing. Like, you literally could not feel it at all, and for other people, it was literally their ticket that got punched. Smooshies to Maya? Yeah, she was looking really cute. Her nose was really cold. She must have been outside for a little while. First international reports of COVID came from China in February 2019. A single doctor broke Chinese law screaming for help on the internet. Man was arrested and died in jail. I heard about that, Aussie, but I didn't hear it was in February. I thought that was in like... I thought that was like in September or something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of the doctor that blew the whistle and died from COVID itself. I think that might be the guy that I'm thinking about. Maybe I haven't heard of the guy you're talking about. If you're healthy and hit 92% or lower, there's a problem. Yeah, exactly, Riffers. I normally hover around like 98, something like that, and it probably has to do with my heart. I would imagine that I'm probably fully saturated when I'm streaming because I'm breathing and commentating, you know, so much more aggressively than I am when I'm not. As a matter of fact, I am kind of curious to know what my oxygen level is. I can feel my blood pressure go up, and I feel like I'm working out when I'm streaming. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't feel like my heart rate goes up, but I feel my blood pressure increase. I feel more alert. I feel more awake. Yeah, it's hard to describe. My brother brought back an unknown respiratory virus from Beijing in mid-December 2019, but no tests were done because no tests were available. So that's the tricky part. Like I was saying, is, you know, there was no clarity. Like, we didn't have tests. We didn't. I can't remember what the whole fucking debacle was, but I remember Trump fucked something up back then with the tests. How, like, they had tests that they could have ordered or something, but they wanted custom ones made or so. I can't remember. It's fucking so much bullshit to keep track of, and it just, you know, it all blurs together. But I remember that with Redfield, and Azar. What the hell was his name? The guy with the glasses and the black hair. I can't remember his name. Let me see here. Yeah, Steve Davidson. Yeah, I remember that, Donnie. I do. As far as I know, I've never had COVID. I've had all the boosters. I never get colds or flus either. Good for you, Cheesy. I hope it stays that way. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting another booster. Like I was saying, it would probably help out. If this set of shots that I've had has protected me for the last 5 years, there's no real way to know if it's waning unless I get an antibody test, and I don't care too much about that. Like, I might as well just go get another one. I don't ever recall having my O2 level taken before. Bob, have you ever been in the hospital before? Like, you've never, or the doctor, they've never put a clamp on your finger. They've never put a clamp on your finger before. It's a very soft clamp. Coronavirus. I didn't know they released a new beer. All right. I think we're ready for bed. I'm going to unplug the phone because I don't need to pick Yak up tonight. We're going to have a busy day tomorrow. We're going to hop in the shit truck. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to take care of everything tonight before I go to bed. I procrastinated getting my COVID booster. I got COVID instead. You know what, Hal? I'm in the same boat with you. Part of it, I will admit that part of it was a genuine, like, reluctance because of my heart. And I was like, if something really is going on here, I need to be careful with this because of things that have happened to me in the past. But there did hit a point where I accepted the fact that I stayed home. I streamed. When I did go out, I was masked. I wear glasses. I stay away from people. I'm in and out of a store in 7 minutes tops, depending on how long my shopping list is. Disinfected groceries. Like, I took this shit seriously. And yeah, there was a level of procrastination that was in there. M. Paul, thank you for the 223.
It's getting dark outside.
Okay, that's... You guys wonder why I don't go back to heckin' hardcore Minecraft. I was working at the shelter and I never got COVID once. Then I got it after a doctor's visit for an allergy shot. Got super sick. Ended up hospitalized. Reaction to the shot. Oh shit, Sir Caro. Were you allergic to one of the ingredients? Was that what it was? Do you think? An allergy shot. I've never heard of allergy shots before. What is that? Trump purchased all the tests and kept them for his friends and the people who would buy them from him. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I remember that they wanted to go all in on the AstraZeneca rapid tests. I remember now. It just popped in my head. It was this like rapid response, like 5-minute, put it in a machine test, and they got to sell the machines and they got to make a lot of fucking money off of it. And, then like down the road, eventually when administrations changed, that's when free COVID tests came to people's houses. You could go on, I think it was the United States Postal Service website, and order them. I was lucky enough to I have two residential addresses, so I got double up on the tests, and then I did it again when they were ending the program, and we still have some of them lingering. So, Kaloni, hello, welcome in. It's good to see you. It was a mix of COVID, the shots interaction with my COVID, and I had eye surgery. Gotcha, Sir Carl. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff that's put on your shoulders, it sounds like. So, COVID actually did not hit the homeless nearly as bad. An international study proved it. No one knows why is amazing. I would imagine probably because of their immune systems. Like I would anticipate that they have been around a lot of things that would make other people sick that they must survive in, and therefore they were more resilient. Or on the flip side, they were already always feeling sick, and so their immune system might have been tapped out to where, it couldn't wage a big enough war that would take their body down. But that would be my best guess. And I'm just a layman. I don't know what I'm talking about. So don't listen to that. Cynical, enjoy your lurk. HaLLoW, when are you going to do a face reveal? Ledbed, if you're curious what I look like, I still have some stuff over on Instagram, some music I did a long time ago. Let me see here. I used to never get the flu shot, but since COVID, I've been getting the shots and the flu shots every year. Only been sick maybe once or twice and not that bad. Good for you, Chaos. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting the flu shots too. Just because I've never gotten them before. But again, it's for that same reason of like Health and Human Services. With everything else that they're doing, it would not surprise me if they took, free COVID vaccinations or just the availability of COVID vaccinations or any other vaccinations just away permanently. And the date that I'm looking for on that is like September, because that's when fucking lunatic RFK Jr. is saying that he's going to complete an investigation. It's like you don't schedule when you're going to complete an investigation about settled science. So sometime before the end of the summer, I think is when I'm going to be going out and getting those. Oh, look, it's an arcade game. Where'd you get that? That's not an arcade game. That's a slot machine, and I stole it. I mean, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I got a severe respiratory infection every 3 to 4 years, and it was happening long before COVID. And even during COVID, I got my 2 normal seasonal respiratory infections. Well, Bob, it's good that you didn't get COVID then, because if you're susceptible to getting sick, then COVID probably would have rocked your shit like it did with me. Which is weird because, like I said, I don't get sick. What am I doing? I need to go to bed. I need to go to sleep. It is time for me to go to bed. I was thinking I was taking care of meters, but I am not. Also, yeah, that's unplugged. Okay, let me turn the lights off so I can actually save some money. I've got these little LED light mods now, so I don't have to worry about not being able to find the damn light switch. Last time I got the flu shot, I was hospitalized with pneumonia. Damn, Ice Mania. I've never had pneumonia. I've had strep throat twice. I've had bronchitis once. But I've never had pneumonia before. TMO isn't very happy. HaLLoW. What did I do, Kaloni? What have I done? What have I done? Okay, so we are going to hit the sewage tanks all the way down, except for this one right here. Or, no, yeah, we'll skip this one. This is going to be the one that I use to vandalize with. So we are going to take care of our meters first and foremost. And make sure that we're ready to go on all that. I'm going to consume 1 cup of coffee while I'm here. And then I'm going to take another one with me. Okay, let me get this. So this is going to be my emergency coffee. It's on the floor right here. Yeah, there we go. And I don't think that there's anything else that I need to bring with me. I have the beer. I have my coffee. I could probably bring Mr. Borkles. That'd be pretty fun. Let's bring Mr. Borkles on this one. Let's bring Mr. Borkles. Where's he at? He's in the corner couch, right? Or corner chair? Yeah, of course he is.
Woof. Woof.
HaLLoW doesn't do face reveals due to the high chances of ladies stalking him because of his Baywatch hair. You stole his damn slot machine? No, I did not steal it. I allegedly stole it. There's a difference. There's a big old difference. Okay, Mr. Borkles, you're going to stay right there. I am going to put these things back here just to make it a little bit more cozy. Put my coffee right there, and then grab the chips. Put them over there. There we go. Okay, Mr. Borkles, get... Oh, shit. Is he going to... You gonna have problems, Mr. Borkles? No, that should be good. Okay, he's set right there. After what feels like the 3,000th try, I finally finished that stupid stealth mission. Chaos, is it the one where you're in the cave and you don't have any weapons and you have to like sneak past a lot of guards? I think I know exactly which mission you're talking about. I think I know exactly which one you're talking about. Okay, I need to eat this. I need to drink some of this. I need to go take a shower, go to the bathroom in the shower, hit the mosquito spray, and then we're out. And I actually think I'm going to bring the mosquito spray with me. He looks like a balloon animal. He's an inflatable dog, indeed. HaLLoW's hair is so long, I wonder if he gets called ma'am a lot from behind. Excuse me? Also, I'm flying as my favorite retro airline in VATSIM right now, Pacific Southwest Airlines, PSA. They have liveries on their planes with smiley faces, and their call sign is Smiley. That's pretty fucking cool, Sunset. Are you having fun? It sounds like you are. All right, lights and doors all shall be closed. That looks good. Let's go, chat. And as a matter of fact, You know what? No, we're going to take a brand new one. We're going to get a brand new one. Let's go with this guy. I'm going to spray with this one. And I will take the new one. There we go. All right, you come with me. Archileu continues to brew. I can hear it bubbling in there. Let me shut the door. Make sure we're good in here. Looks good. Close you. And I believe that we are ready to go. All right, so wait, hang on. Let me just double check the map before I go to make sure. So I'm going to hit the one that's in Periyarvin. I'm going to hit the 2 that are in Lop. And then I'm going to hit the one that's south of Periyarvi and next to the apartment complexes. And then I'm going to go dump it. And then I'm going to go and do the vandalism. It should all happen today. I think. I hope. That is my goal. Doc, hello. How you doing? Wait, I already had a mosquito spray in here. I'll take another one. That's fine. I hath returned. What are you up to tonight, Doc? What are you doing? What shenanigans are you getting into on your other monitor? Okay. Parking brake. Let's put that guy there. And ignition. I'll wait for the plugs. I guess I'll wait. They cause an immune response, which is your body learning to identify deactivated strains. It makes you feel crappy, but the actual influenza virus can put you down for weeks. Most fevers are caused by things like rhinovirus, HPIV1 and HPIV2. Interesting, Riffers. Interesting. No, this was an early game mission on a ship. If you get found out, you fail, just didn't have a good loadout. Interesting, Chaos. Is it the one that's on the ship when you take a speedboat out to the ship? Because I feel like I went guns blazing on that one. No, I think I was in Far Cry 6 now that I think about it. You're playing 3, right, Chaos? No, but they can have a bodily reaction as if you have the flu, which has always hit me worse than any flu I've actually always gotten. Interesting how. I know that some people do have that. And I don't know if that's an indication of how easy you have it with the flu or how hard you have it with the vaccine. But there is a disparity. Like, I trust people, you know? Fabricios, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing wonderful. In Finland, mosquito spray is cologne. That explains why everyone smells like a musky, swampy bin of patchouli. Just got a phone with a lady. You know how life be? Your first doc? Also, quick question. Why don't you play permadeath? Because I'm afraid of permadeath. All right. Let's get this air pressure up. Oh, hold the phone. Hang on. While that guy's doing its thing, I am going to go get the jerry can, and I'm going to top off the tank, and I'm going to bring the can with me and fill it up in town while I'm there. Just to make sure that we've got everything. Actually, I'm not going to fill it up. I'm going to keep the jerry can with me, and then we'll just fill up the truck when we get the opportunity to. I got to go in reverse order, unfortunately. I can't do it. I can't do it by going to the town first. Just kind of the way that the septic systems are laid out. Where's the air pressure at? Is it that one? Death won't stop you, but it will get in your way. That's fair. That's fair. All right, Chant. Just a wee bit more. We are ready to go. Let's do it. Off we go. Oh, wait. Hang on. No. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Here we go. Gasoline in the cab. Good place for it? No, it's not a good place for gasoline because this thing takes diesel. That's a diesel can. Turn on the wee-woos. I'll turn on the wee-woos. I always forget I have the wee-woos, to be totally honest.
Hello.
Mako, hello. How are you doing?
How's it going?
Howdy, hey. Welcome in. Good to see you, man. Happy Monday. My summer Karin as usual. We're going on shit truck jobs right now to make some money. HaLLoW, I'm playing Hitman and I'm stuck on the Miami mission. Are you doing story mode, Sarkaro? Takes a bit too much diesel. It does. This thing can get filled up and cost like $1,000. It's ridiculous. Oh, you're doing an elusive target. Is it in the arcade, Sakaro? I will have to pull out one of my 4 extra union allocated hellos out of my back pocket. Hello, Colin. It is late, but I will give you a hello. How you doing, man? If you get sick after a vaccine, the actual sickness might feel less because your body can fight it off better. Yeah, exactly, Zypher. I still personally am of the belief that you pick something up, like, on the way, or, oh, shit. Am I overheating? I am. Oh, I'm in low! That's why I'm like, the truck is going so damn slow right now. I know exactly why. Because I have no idea how to drive a goddamn stick shift. I couldn't find a manual anywhere. There we go. This is more like it. I don't need to go super fast, but it really did feel like I was going super fucking slow back there. Good. Closed 3 Oblivion gates today. Literally hell. Are you having fun, Mako? Are ya enjoying it? I hope you are. Right across from the spawn and you go inside and do a meeting? Interesting. It's the guy inside the museum. I don't remember that one. I'm sure I've done it. I don't remember it. Sean Bean? Oh, yeah, he is in Miami, isn't he, Hal? Yeah, maybe it is Sean Bean. I forgot his name. Is he the famous guy? Because that, what you're saying kind of tracks. He's very close by. He's in the building. Trying to do it with suit only? Ooh. I did it the scripted ways. I did it the ways that the game wanted me to do it. Yeah, it's the Sean Bean celebrity elusive target. There's several story opportunities. Yeah, Hal is correct. And I personally did those story opportunities. By the way, Leadbet, I believe I got your hydration from a little bit ago, but I am thirsty, so I'm going to take another one. Cheers, man. Drink your waters, chat.
Ice cold water.
Did it. And Paul. I'll take another one, man. Thank you. And the posture check. Thanks, man. All right, easy does it. Oh, dear God. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no. I will remember how to drive this truck. It's been a little while. And Paul coming in with the dad joke. We'll do those when we're at the first septic tank. I'm saving up for several hydrations. You will have to piss yourself. There's a 15-minute cooldown, thankfully. Because people have tried to drown me before. Thank you, Coloni. I regret to inform you I have thought ahead. Yeah, suit only. Okay, best way to do that is to get a key from the guy in the cloakroom. Take out the cameras using the security room in the parking, then go carefully in and clean out the lab area. Hal knows what's up. Hal is a big Hitman fan. Speaking of Hitman, Hal, IO Interactive, have you seen the new game that they're going to publish? Have you seen it? It's called Mind's Eye, I believe. I think it's called Mind's Eye. Wait. Is it this? It's this one right here, isn't it? Hold on. I almost drove past the fucking thing again. Too busy reading chat. Autopiloting. It is this one right here. I've heard of it. I haven't seen too much. It looks stellar. I recommend that you look up the gameplay trailer on Steam. It looks very, very good. I personally will be playing the shit out of it. All right, let me check this for positioning. This looks perfect. All right, just double check. You are here, correct? Yes, you are. All right, let's get to it. Actually, I'm going to do this stuff back here first. Okay. Let me get that. There we go. And put you in there. Perfect. Okay, I was going to say it should go down all the way, but I guess not. There we go. Nice. Walk in, shoot, and run for the hills. That is another very valid strat. Okay, what is it again? I can't remember. Wipers, hydraulic pump. Keep the brake on. Where's the manual throttle? Here it is. There we go. All right. We good? Yeah, that's going down. We're good. We're good. I think I'm invisible tonight, Chad. You are not invisible, Colin. How do I join a pre-alpha for a game by the people who did console for Minecraft? Looks awesome. Very cool, Sakaro. It's way better than Minecraft? I don't think so. I don't think so. Dang it, he noticed me. Back to the hole. Be gone, Colin. Be gone. This might not be a bad thumbnail right here. No, I don't think this will be the best. I want to get a thumbnail that has the car parts in it. With a little bit of luck, I'll be able to buy my stuff today. I thought you'd laugh at that. I was being sarcastic. I thought he was playing My Summer Car. This looks like Farming Sim. It does play like Farming Sim sometimes. Did a 17-hour shift today. I think I'm a bit overworked, tired, hungry, and have a headache. I'm sorry to hear that, Colin. 17 hours is a long fucking time, dude. You get breaks in there, right? They treat you well on the farm? It's a farm, right? Not a ranch? Good Lord, talk about ripping the RPMs out of the engine block with pistons and bearings. Is that a little bit high of hand throttle? Oh, it's all right. Okay, before I get the money, turn that down. Turn the pump off. Let's go grab the cashola. Thank you. And let's get the hose out of here. It's always a bit of a pain to get this damn thing. Come on now. Oh, come on now. Okay, I gotta lean in and try to get it down here. It's always a, oh my God, what is happening? Ah! It's usually when you park too close and the whole hose has found its way down there. Little by little. Segment by segment. There we go. I should have enough out now. Yeah, there we go. Just got to get the weight of the hose to where, like, not all of it is hanging down, you know? There we go. There we go. All right, cool. Oh, and before I forget, chat, Last of Us. Holy shit. Incredible episode. Once again, I very much appreciate the changes that they are making so that people like me, who have played the game, can enjoy and wonder, you know, what's going to happen, what's going to be different. And I don't know what you guys think about it, but obviously no spoilers. I won't say anything that'll ruin somebody else's experience. But if you're not watching it and you are curious about it, so far, I've got to say, Season 1 is like 10 bajillion thumbs up, even though I only have like 3 of them. And Season 2, really fucking good. What happens if you step in the hole? The newspaper writes an article about you. And you get to hear the theme song of the game. It's a great time. I must see. Go step in the hole. Go buy the game and go step in the hole. It's a very shitty experience. It's a very shitty experience. Glad to see my friend is still working through the wood over there. It's a shit damn too slow. I'm taking after you, Hal. Ever since you've returned to my chat, my sense of humor has leveled up. When's the next Walking Dead stream? Colonia, it's tomorrow. And anybody else that is curious about The Walking Dead, every Tuesday. I will be completing Season 2, and then we'll take a little break before Season 3. Maybe a couple weeks or something like that. I'm probably going to mainline Far Cry 5 at that point, I think. I grew up in a wastewater treatment plant. I'd be fine. I'm going to go out on a limb and say aerated water plus you, it would not be fine. Plus anybody. Not be fine. Sounds like a shitty way to die. I'd be fine. Every light on the dash is on. Yeah, I like it when it looks like a Christmas tree and stuff. I like it. I remember back in the day on YouTube when I played this game, I used to drive these dirt roads so fast that swamp back there was always my kryptonite. I would always, repeatedly go into that swamp. It's nothing to me now, but back in the day on YouTube, my God, that was my raid boss right there, that turn. So jumping into poo-poo is a great way to die? No, it's just a way to die. It's not great by any means. I'm pretty sure there are a few deaths that you might have sentient thoughts rather than just pure panic. And I think that falling into a well full of shit might be one of those deaths where you're like, oh, well, this is unfortunate. This is my most unfavorite one of all. Everything about this well is the worst. I'm gonna have to move his Ferndale. Oh no, am I stuck? Oh no, I'm on the hedge, aren't I? Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, that's not too bad. I might actually even be able to... Oh, God. It's the hedge that makes it the worst. Yeah, I can't move. I have the parking brake turned on, but even then, I don't think I'd be able to move.
Or have you forgotten that your hay bailed on you?
No, that... Firefair, that was a different swamp. That swamp that you're thinking about, that is the new raid boss swamp. That's the new one. And that one fucking sucks. Okay, here we go. Got it. All right, nice. I killed his hedges, but that's fine. Because honestly, I don't want them to be there anyway. I might not be the homeowner, but I have input. I have input because I'm taking care of the homeowner's output over here. So I feel like I am a valued member of this family. All right, we drop her in. Here we go. Beautiful. Little by little. Doc, I have a question for you. Have you ever played this game? You were asking about what happens if you fall in, so now I'm kind of curious. Have you ever played this before? Okay, we're gonna go hydraulic pump. And hand throttle up. I have not. It's a very fun game, Doc. It's a rage-tastical, very fun game. The song playing from Fleetaris is a song about shit. It says Pasca a lot. Really? That's going to ruin pasta for me now. I didn't know that Pasca was shit. Very difficult and irritating, but fun. Yeah, Coloni is correct. It's part of the reason why I played this game so much. Also, I think I can maybe pull down the hand throttle just a skosh. Nothing too crazy. RPM should never be over 1,700 in a diesel truck. All right, I will remember that, M. Paul. I'll remember that and ignore it at the same time. This is the game that never ends. It is, Bob. It is. I've been playing this game for way too fucking long. Way too long, and I still haven't beat the damn thing. Someday I will. That day is not today. But this save file, probably. Probably. I ignore that every single day. Wait, are you serious, Colin? On the farm? RPM should be around 11 to 1,200 for the pump. All right, let me see where it's at, David. Also, hi, David. I don't think I've given you a hello yet. Maybe I have. I can't remember. I'll go 1,500. You say 11 to 1,200. I say 5,000. I'll split the difference with you. 1,500. Thank you kindly. All right. We're going to turn the hand throttle down. Disable the pump. And let's get this hose pulled out again, if I can. Same problem as last time. I got all the weight of it dragging down. We'll go right there. Actually, this one wasn't so bad. Nice. Back in the day on YouTube, it was the worst. I don't know why, but I always would get the hose stuck in the hole, and I couldn't find the right balance to get it out. Ever. Never once. So you can't pull forward? No, I can pull forward. I mean, I should be able to. I'm probably going to find a way to fuck it up, though. Don't worry. Okay. We're up. Parking brake off. And we're headed to the next house, which is down the way over here. And this one is the challenging one. I genuinely don't remember how I got in here last time, but I remember I had to have the rear lift axle up to get a better turning radius or better handling or whatever. And honestly, I might even be able to just pull alongside of it. Like, if I turn in like this. And then I go like this. I think this might be adequate. Concerned about the homeowner's safety here. Okay, good. All right, great. No, they're in a wonderful spot. All right, good. Good. I'm pulling over and I'm just thinking to myself, this doesn't look very good. I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. I'm not so sure. All right, let's see here. I was about to redeem hydration. Oh, shit, Kaloni. I've got some people in my chat that literally do it on cooldown. And I also owe Paul some dad jokes, so let me get those going on this particular well as well. Or not well, but you know what I mean. Hydraulic pump. Hand throttle comes up. And now, dad jokes, courtesy of Paul and the Channel Points Redemption System. Hello, Gemini. Welcome back in. You should just drag it behind you. The hose will rip off of the truck. Okay. Let's see here. Our house cleaner told us that she was going to start working from home, so she sent us a list of things to do. Why do keeping tropical fish in your home reduce stress and anxiety? Because of the endorphins. I like that one. Let me see here. I'll find another one. HR called me to ask why I would only get ill on work days. I told them it was because of my weekend immune system. Here's your dad jokes, Paul. I hope you enjoy. By the way, Bo Peep, thank you for the follow a little bit ago. I appreciate that a lot. I hope you enjoy the broadcast. All right, we'll get the money in a minute here. You ever heard of Outkast? He's got this song about shit stinking. You ever heard that song? Ever heard that song before? Speaking of septic systems, the one at the family's cabin on Vashon is completely fucked. They're quoting 40 to 60K for a new one. Yeah, that's just wild. That is a wild chunk of change. Gifu, got it, fuck you. There we go, got our money. Let's turn down the hand throttle. Turn off the pump. And let's get this taken care of. I have one more stop before I empty out the contents of the truck. And then I have a vandalism to do. And I'm trying to work out how best I want to do the vandalism. I'm thinking about just like saving the game and reloading several times. So that way that I can get in at the perfect moment. But I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. I haven't worked out that part of the vandalism yet. I do want to do it at night, though. I definitely want to do it at night. Don't save scum? I'm not going to save scum. You're better than that. It's not save scumming. It's literally advancing time with saving. It's the opposite of save scumming. It's going forward in time with saving. All right, are we ready? I think we're ready. We're ready. All right, here we go. Decepticon people are the nicest in the game other than Granny. Agreed, Kaloni. Agreed. All right, once we're done with this turn, we'll drop that rear axle again. Oh, God. No, 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 no. No. All right, rear axle going down. Here we go. Let's get to it. I have one more house next to the apartment complexes in Periyarvi. And then I have to dump all of the shit in the disposal area. And then I have to go suck one more well. And then I can advance time to do the vandalism and drive back home in the middle of the night. That is my current plan right now. Oh, shit! Switched into low. There we go. Let me see here. When you need to change the vehicle for a vandalism because it would be a truckdalism in this vehicle. Okay, you have a good point. I didn't really think about that one. Didn't really consider that. My bad. Driving. Sounds good, Master Fat Cat. Drive safe. I will keep you entertained via the sultry, nasally sounds of my voice. Podcast style. Hey, what are you booing me for? It's not that nasally. Doc, thank you for the 111. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the 111. Thank you, thank you, thank you. HR also called me, wanting to hear the joke I told my coworker the other day. Are you serious, Mako? Hold on. Are you dead serious, dude? You gotta tell me, man. HR used to love me at all of my jobs. Doc, thank you for the Ragers. Thank you for the 113. My vacation from work starts in 3 days. Much needed. Colin, how long are you away from work for? You gonna do anything fun? Or are you gonna do like a staycation, rest up, recharge, get stuff done around your house, that kind of thing? No, sir. Mako, I was gonna say, I'm gonna need to hear that fucking joke right now. I'm gonna need you to lay it on me. May 2nd to May 6th, which is my 21st birthday. Very nice, Colin. Very nice, dude. All right, we got to be careful. We got a lot of stuff in the back sloshing around, and it's messing with my gravity. It's messing with my physics. We won't be able to turn as easily, I don't think. Also, I've just noticed that my thirst is getting pretty high. And we've made some good money, though. I think I loaded in at like 11,000. We're up 7,000. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Looks like your truck pulls to the right. What are you implying, Army? Nah, for real though. I think there is a little bit of a pull, but it's based on the road. I think. HR hated me. I would say management was dumb, and then I would explain like 10 ways how they were. They just agreed and said, okay, you may go. HR loved me because they hated the same people that I hated. They knew that I saw my manager as the narcissist that he was. And I would do things that would completely disarm him. And HR would be called because I wouldn't come into work. My boss would start guilt tripping me about not coming in on my day off because he needed somebody to work. And I would just immediately say, listen, it kind of sounds like you're guilt tripping me, and I don't think that you meant to do that. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to word it differently. And HR would call and be like, so we hear that you argued a little bit with your manager. I would tell him straight up what I said. I was like, no, he was speaking to me in a condescending, disrespectful tone and guilt tripping me. And so I was offering him an off ramp to not do that. Didn't feel good. I didn't like that. And they were like, yeah, we get it. We don't like him either. All you need is more right rudder. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the prop rotation. I was known for being that guy at my last command. I dig my heels in and die on literally any hill to back up my junior sailors. Good for you, dog. Good for you. We've talked about this off stream and on stream a couple times in, varying levels of detail. But those are the kinds of people that you want to surround yourself with. Not you, Doc, but I mean like people in general, You know in Inglourious Bastards when he said, I've been shooting. Yeah, I fucking love that scene. He's like, no, I'm not gonna. I love the contrast that it puts between the Nazis and the Allied forces, where he's like, you will be executed for this. He's like, no, I'm gonna get chewed out. I've been chewed out before. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. It's the fucking best. That's probably my favorite moment of that entire movie. It shows the authoritarian, break shit approach, lives are meaningless, people aren't human, even the ones that are, in allegiance to the movement or whatever you want to say, depending on, what part of history you're talking about. And then the more, accepting and inclusive forces are, they're not going to shoot you for what you're doing. Wait, HaLLoW has seen a movie before? Yes, I've seen a movie. Inglourious Bastards is great. I love Quentin Tarantino. I think I've only seen 2 of his movies, but I might have seen more, and I'm just not thinking about him in the moment. Inglourious Bastards and Django Unchained. Both of which are incredible, and I would watch any day, ever. Hi, Mr. Barkles. You look so happy. Yeah, I think that's good right there. If memory serves, it's right when I'm in line with the house. I think. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think this might have been the guy that I dropped the lid of the sewer or the septic tank, into the septic tank itself. I'm glad to see that it respawned properly. Or I don't fucking know. Maybe he had to go buy a new one. I think he had to go buy a new one. When's another movie night? Good question, Monkey Soccer. I haven't planned it yet. Who did it? MRK! Oh, God. All right. What did you type that's requiring me to be text-to-speech? I was riding a donkey the other day when someone threw a rock at me and knocked me down. I guess I was stoned off my ass. Hashtag Django is totally overrated. What? Fucking love Django. Love Django. Inglourious Bastards is better than Django, though. And Fury is better than Inglourious Bastards, but Fury is not Quentin Tarantino. MRK, what is your favorite Tarantino movie, then? I will make sure to watch that one, because like I said, I think I've only seen 2 of them. Can we do Boondock Saints? Doc, would you believe me if I said I've never seen Boondock Saints? Never seen it. My favorite movie right now is Baby Driver. Edgar Wright is just the best. I've heard of Baby Driver, but I don't remember that one. Fury is such an amazing film. It really is. I fucking love that movie. So well done. I remember the first time I saw it, I'm like, this is a fucking cinematic masterpiece. Very, very well done. Okay, Wednesday, you're watching Boondock Saints with me? I have to say no. I'm busy on Wednesday. I'm sorry, Doc. But we will get after it soon, okay? I got some stuff going on, about. Wednesday will be a busy day for me. I'll be spending all of it with Nala. We should watch Cats. We should watch Cats. You're talking about the Taylor Swift one, right? Soon. Yes, Doc, soon. Let me get on the other side of my stuff. Let me get some more clarity. Let me get this weight off my shoulders, and then I'll be able to have fun. Reservoir Dogs. Okay, MRK, I will watch Reservoir Dogs, and I will compare and contrast. I will see how much I like it compared to the other ones. Why do you think Django is overrated? Was there anything specific that you didn't like about it? I mean, surely there's got to be... You haven't seen it yet? No, I have not. I have not. There's many a movie I have not seen. This might be a revelation to some, but I don't watch films. My favorite movie will always be Falling Down. I've never heard of that one. never heard of that one before. I might have to look it up. Is it an old one or a recent one, Master? I'm generally just not a Tarantino fan. It's definitely a unique style. It is not, and they're very long. I totally get it, Riffers. I'll never rag on someone for not being it's kind of like ragging on someone for not being a Rush fan, you know? Like, they are definitely an acquired taste, even though they are brilliant. It's just one of those things. Fabricios, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, friends. I'm sure all of you know who I am, but if you don't, my name is HaLLoW. I play variety games. And I hope you enjoy your stay here, whether you're hanging out, whether you got to get going. What's up, Fabricios? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Once Upon a Time in Mexico is Tarantino's best role. Oh, yeah. I remember now, Doc. Yeah. I remember. We watched that, right? Was that the thing where he was telling the story? I think I remember. Yes. Okay. I couldn't remember, but now I remember. I've never even heard of Boondock Saints. Well, good. Now I'm not the one that needs to get yelled at. Everybody yell at 208 instead of me. All right, let's go. I have a full load for the most part. I have a lot of money. Very happy about that. We're going to go to the sanitation station and drop this shit off. I believe it's over here. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're good. My main issue is Django is that Leo DiCaprio steals the show with an amazing antagonistic performance, easily the most memorable character in the film. Wait, so MRK, you're saying that the bad guy is too bad and he outshines? Aw, shit. Okay, well, it looks like I'm going to be emptying the entire contents of the sewer system, or the septic tank, excuse me, onto the, what fucking time is it? What's my watch button? What's my watch button again? T? Y? You, it's you. Ah, I missed it by 30 minutes. God damn it. Yeah, he totally overshadows the film. Damn, MRK. You know what? I don't agree with the assessment of diminishing the film because of his performance, but I agree wholeheartedly with you about his performance. 100%. 100%. We just come to different conclusions about the same circumstances, if that makes sense. I agree that he's the best character and he gives the best performance. But I would also argue that a lot of the other characters are incredibly strong, but it's just when you see Leo, like it's, yeah, very well done. Interesting, MRK. Well, hey, I'm glad you have a very valid justification because I can see where you're coming from. I absolutely can understand where you're coming from on that one. Battle Los Angeles is my favorite alien invasion movie. I've never heard of that one either. The Cornetto trilogy is great as well. I've never heard of the Cornetto trilogy. I feel like I need to be writing some of this stuff down. Also, where is my fuel tank? I can't remember. Is it on driver's side? Yes. Tis on driver's side. We're gonna go like this. Here we go. Oh, God. Oops. And one more. There we go. Cornetto trilogy. Oh, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End. Love Shaun of the Dead. Love Hot Fuzz. I don't believe I've seen World's End. Shaun of the Dead is one of my favorite movies. Hot Fuzz is fucking hilarious. Don't believe I've ever seen World's End. All right, chat. Let's get paid up. Here we go. So, I have this debt, and then I have my post order. Worst of the three, but still great. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I don't care for alien movies. However, I love zombie movies, especially the Zombieland franchise. I've only seen the first Zombieland. I thought it was pretty good. I loved fucking Bill Murray. I thought that was hilarious. If they called it Calvin Candy, it'd be an amazing film. I respect it, MRK. One of my more memorable disagreements with lots of respect. I respect it. You know what? That's fair about Django. However, I'd argue that Christopher Waltz holds his own to a degree. Personally, I think that Christopher Waltz is the best character out of that film. But the performance that Leo puts on, for as brief as it is, I get where you're coming from. I do. I do. I would also submit that, is her name Kerry Washington, I think? The gal that plays alongside of him in that scene, she did an incredible job too. Like, everybody in that scene is better in that moment, and I think it's because of the way that Leo's performance went. And obviously he cut his hand and all that shit. Like, he's, you know, there's some props for that too. But yeah, I see where you're coming from, MRK. I respect it. I respect it. Boondock Saints 2 is ass. Forget it exists. Okay, I'll just have to watch the first one then. Norman Reedus and Willem Dafoe and the awesome Bill Connolly. Ooh. I do remember Norman Reedus being famous from that, but I never saw it. My friends always told me you got to watch it, but I don't think I ever watched it. I've never seen World's End either. Weirdly enough, I was just reading about Wells Lady Tonight, which is this city that Hot Fuzz was filmed in. Really? That's a real place? If you ever watch Battle Los Angeles, I want to watch too and see what you think. I'll let you know if I do watch it, Subaru. You should also consider Christoph's performance in Inglourious Bastards when you consider him in Django to appreciate how powerful his Django performance was. Yeah. Especially in how he didn't go over the top like Leo. Yeah, but I also feel like there are maniacal people. And just because you're over the top in your performance, Dr. Garrett, thank you for the 110. I don't know what I said, but I'm sure it was funny. If you're over the top in your performance, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean you're good or bad. I think you're just doing a service to the character. And I think, that Calvin obviously has, you know, that maniacal side of him. But the other characters do not. So that's part of the reason where I disagree. It's that it's the difference in personalities, you know. All right, Moment of Truth. How much is my post order? 15,000. I don't know if I have enough room to bring this shit back. We're gonna find out though. All right, let's pay that money. I don't have any juice that I can pick up. I'm gonna have to come back down here tomorrow. I think that's all I really need for now. All right, TMO, have a good day. How many boxes did I get? That's not too many. I can carry those back. Yeah, this should be straightforward and simple. All right, $15,000 for this. No, don't stop closing on me. Stop closing on me. I can't believe you're doing this. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I think it's just going to be that way. So we'll just throw the boxes in, the little guys, and we'll get them organized, and then we'll take care of the big one, probably put it in the front seat. I'm going to double check the jerry can as well. I'm fairly certain that it's filled up, but while I'm here, I want to make sure so I don't miss it. Oops. All right. And the most expensive part of this was the $7,000 coil strut things. All right. Let's see here. Mr. Borkles, you having fun in the car? Are you enjoying your car ride? I hope you are. Okay. You know what I just realized, too? If I'm going to do the vandalism, I might as well be using the save location up here. How tall is that box out there? It's pretty fucking tall. Yeah, this one's going to be weird. Okay, let's do jerry can in the back. Over here behind Mr. Borkles. Please, whatever you do, don't fart, Mr. Borkles. Dear God, please don't. Okay. Okay, put the chips back over here. Get a lot of room, as much as possible. This can go there. And this guy can go over here. Okay, here we go. Can I reach it? No, I can't. Can I reach it? Yes, I can. All right, we're in. Oh, boy. Mr. Barkles, I'm sorry I didn't plan this out very well. Oh, God. All right. What did I order? Was it the hood? I think it was the hood. I think I want to open this one here. This has got to be the hood, right? My fiberglass hood? Yes, this is my fiberglass hood. And I save a little bit of space by doing it this way. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we'll do it like that, maybe. No. Do it like this, maybe. This works.
Woof.
Kind of.
Woof.
Mostly
Dar.
acceptable.
Woof.
I could lean it back here and put Mr. Here, Mr. Borkles, go outside for just a minute. I'll get you momentarily. Hang on. I think... No, it won't even fit that way. Okay. Let me see here. That's probably the best I'm going to get it, is something like this over here. And if that's the way that that's going to go, and this has to go down here in that slot. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. This is going to be... Oh, boy. Ah, what the fuck?
Mr. Borkles.
What are you doing out there, Mr. Borkles? Don't make me go out there. All right, got our coffee. Mr. Borkles is going to get tucked up behind me instead of where he was. So all of the other things are going to go over here. There's that. Nice. We're going to try to make it all organized and cozy. Best as we can. That's not right. There we go. Put you here. And you can go here. But first I'll do this. Here we go. And then I'll put this guy here. And this guy I can just huck over there. No big deal. Okay. Mr. Barkles, I believe I'm ready for you now. Oh my God, Saturn! Yo, I think I was hard focusing on the shit in my truck. I didn't even hear you. Saturn coming in with the 74 damn months. Saturn, how you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the resub. Lovely to see you as always. Can I please get a couple blankies in my chat? That'd be wonderful. Long-running resub. Lovely individual. Saturn, how is the beginning of your spring summer going? How are you doing? How you living? I hope life is kind. Thank you for the
Why don't
105.
you listen to Mr. Borkles for once and put the hood on the wolf?
Because oh, the wolf. Okay. Thank you, M. Paul. I appreciate the 105. Saturn, how you doing tonight? Thank you for the resub. Also, TNT, thank you again for the 690. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. So all I need to do is double check that nothing clipped through the truck because we removed some stuff around, so it might have fallen through. It doesn't look like that's the case. I need to take care of my thirst and my hunger. I am going to grab one of the cans of chip, or not cans, one of the, they're not Pringles. One of the things of chips. And I'm going to bring it with me down to the well over here. I'm going to take care of my meters. And then I'm going to advance time overnight so that way I will be ready to go on the inspection station. Vandalism. We'll take care of the vandalism. And then we will return home in the middle of the night, I believe. Good, homie. Just got back from a rehearsal weekend for Carolina Crown and a few weeks out from moving in on the summer tour. Very nice. All done with the semester and chilling at home with the family. Fuck yeah, Saturn. I'm glad to hear that you're still involved in the drum corps and things are going swimmingly. And thank you again, man. I really appreciate the resub. Very much so. We're playing My Summer Car tonight. I'm trying to grind out some money so that I can get my car part upgrades. Because, my God, I want to beat this fucking game already. I really want to beat it. Oh, man, it's been a while. Been a long time. Of course, happy to support you as always. Nice throwback, I see. Yep, indeed. So I've been doing a good job in this save file, but I'm about to tackle the biggest project of all. I need to redo the entire engine on my Satsuma. There's one specific part, the crankshaft, that is donezo, and all of the other parts are fading in durability. So everything is going to get worked over and rebuilt. So basically, I'm undoing everything and I'm replacing it with all new parts, all new things, all new stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a fucking process and a half. Bro just mentions Carolina Crown like they're not a badass. Dude, fella, when Saturn joined Carolina Crown, it was like maybe 6 months after I heard God's Horn line. And I remember when Saturn was like, yeah, I joined Carolina Crown. I was like, wait a minute. I know that name from somewhere. Hold on. Wait a minute. I've seen DCI once, ran recorders down from judges to the field, and just the sound was so beautiful. I don't think I would ever join, like, I don't know if you guys do, like, marching shows or anything, Saturn, but I wouldn't ever join a marching group, I don't think. As much as I appreciate it and love it and would love to hear it every day forever, I don't... I find myself at home, not on a field, but in a concert hall, like with a big proscenium. You know, whether I'm a soloist or whether I'm in a big group on an ensemble, that's where I'm at home. So that horn line can take me out to dinner any day. I will pay. I will take the horn line out to dinner myself. Liz, HaLLoW, thank you for the entertainment while I lurked and vegged out, which I really needed. I'm now off to bed. I wish you all a great rest of your day and evening, and I will be keeping Nala and yourself because these things are stressful for us parents and fur babies in my thoughts and prayers. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate you a lot. Really, I do. I will know more on Thursday, bright and early. And like I said, I'll be ending sharp at 3 hours tonight, so that way I can get some good sleep. And start to scooch my clock over a little bit so that way I don't sleep in on her appointment day because, my God, I am not excited for an 8 a.m. appointment. That's not going to be a lot of fun, especially on the other side of town. So, HaLLoW wants to take a bunch of horny people to dinner? No, there's drummy people in there, too. Yes, we march and we pride ourselves on playing a lot of concert material as part of our identity. Very nice, Saturday. Yeah, I know. Like, for me, though, I'm not putting down what you do at all. I just personally myself, I've done both of them, never at the level that you're at. I've only done, you know, concert work at high levels, but I prefer a tux, man. I prefer a tux. I've always preferred black tie. I don't know. It's just me. I've never been the most athletic person. I stopped doing athletics in freshman year of high school when I had to pick between going hard on music or going hard on physical, or like splitting between the two of them. And I went hard on music. So it's exhausting, though. Can get super tan and skinny by August. I believe you, Saturn. I believe it. If you have any videos that you want to share with us, by the way, if you put them in media share on the Discord server, or if you want to share them here, just if you do share them on Discord, tag me, because I want to see something. I want to see the stuff that you're doing. I really would. I played the drums upside down, and I'm still not as cool as Saturn. I honestly, did you have the mullet when you did that? So I would have paid to see that. You're too nice, dude. No, you're too awesome, Saturn. There's a difference. For real though, I'd love to see stuff. If you have any, if you have any cool shots of things that you've done, let me know. I'd love to see it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I am going to save and quit to menu and do it probably twice so that way I can land on the time that I want. We're going to do the vandalism, like I was saying. And I am hoping that nobody sees, because I have a full tank. And as much as I think I'm going to just dump the whole thing, honestly. Okay, here we go. I'm shooting for 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Bright, or excuse me, not bright and early. Middle of the night. The opposite of bright. As dark as possible. I hear the bar. The bar is doing their thing. Okay, is still sun out. I don't really have to take care of anything as far as my meters go, except my fatigue. What's up, party animals? I'm here for an alibi. How you doing? I'll take a coffee. Thank you kindly. Sorry, I was boogieing. I didn't know that my coffee was ready. All right, there's that. Give me another one. Cat Mimes, thank you for the hydration. I'll look at that right now. Cheers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to take one more. I'll probably end up staying up all night, so actually eliminating my fatigue entirely might be the better call here. Let's do another one. Thank you, TMO. HaLLoW drinking coffee like he's me. I can't do more than one cup, Hal. I've always been like, I just can't do it, man. I can't fucking do it. All right, TMO, thank you. That should be enough for me. Don't need to worry about hunger or thirst or any of that nonsense. Current time is coming up on 8:30. I'm gonna go 2 more saves, and then I should be good. 1 for sure, maybe 2. 1 for sure, maybe 2. The coffee isn't as strong as what you make, it seems. Frankly, David, I make normal coffee. Keurig, dark roast setting, so a little bit higher temperature. I don't think there's any more extraction, though. And then during the summer months, spring months, when it starts to get warmer like it is right now, I'll have iced coffee. I can brew my own, but I haven't for a long time, so we just get this, like, the pre-made Starbucks iced coffee. And I like the taste of it. I know a lot of people probably won't, but I like it. I'm talking about in-game. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, you're right. 1 cup should do the trick. I dance and work, and the owner of the hotel always asks me if I'm okay, and I just tell him if I can boogie, why not boogie anywhere? That's... All right, fella. Well, nobody likes to show off. Coming up on 10. It actually is 10. We're going to go one more time. You need a Nespresso machine? Why's that, Riffers? Sell me on it. Tell me about it. Starbucks double shot espresso? Usually, if I get a Starbucks beverage, it's an iced coffee, but it's the Trenta size, and I drink most of it. I'll usually drink it throughout the day. It won't be like a all-in-one shot thing, but that's the most coffee that I can handle, and I fucking feel it. I feel it like crazy if I decide to go for a Trenta. Normally, I don't drink the whole thing, but if I do, it's throughout the day. Like, usually up until about 2 p.m. And I'll get it around, like, 9. Found a cool video from one of our rehearsals in 2023. Posted it in the media share channel. Saturn, I would check it out after the broadcast. I'm looking forward to seeing it. All right, we're looking at midnight now. Probably not a bad time for me to get into position. I think it's a very appropriate time for me to get into position. All right. Here we go.
Woof.
All right, Mr. Borkles, buckle up because it's not... Oh, shit! All the boxes opened up. Okay, well, that works for me then. Hang on. Isn't this a light up here? I am confusion. How do I turn on the top light up here? I thought I'd just flip it on. I thought I did.
Woof.
All I know how to do is, well, Dr. Garrett, you know what? I'm just going to say this right now. Trades like those are beyond necessary. And I don't even know where to begin with that. As a musician, as an entertainer, as a performer, if something fucks up on my car or I need metal welded together, I ain't doing that shit on my own. I'm calling someone that knows what they're talking about. For me, those people are just as unique and valuable as doctors. Like, they do something that nobody else can do, and they only get better at it with time. So believe me when I say you are a certified badass, even if it doesn't feel like it. Luckily, you won't have to chase him around with the plastic bag. Wait, I lost the context. Who are we killing? What? Oh, Mr. Borkles! I thought I was doing a hit or something. I was like, what the hell? Okay, all right. Lights are on. I don't know why I can't turn the light on in here. Am I being dumb, chat? I really thought I could turn on the work light in here. Or the interior light. Is it something down here? Hand throttle, ignition, lights. Interior light. There we go. Okay, I didn't know it was on the dash. Well, I got it now. All right, let me turn the brights off. Let me turn the beacon on. Because it's fun. And, I think I'm ready. Oh, wait, hang on. No. Hold the phone. Okay, good. Gas cap is back on. Couldn't remember if I did that or not. All right, we got to go to the inspection shop now. And I'm not even entirely sure where it is. So give me just a second here. Let me look at the map really fast. Got it. Okay. Thanks, Fire Ferret. I appreciate the 100 biddies. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Driving mode. Parking brake off. Let's go. Okay, it's going to be someplace over here, it looks like. And I know that the mod shop is a thing over here, too. Yup, it's this place right here. Well, that sucks. Somebody is in the mod shop right now. I might have screwed myself over by modding in the mod shop, and now there's a permanent worker in the mod shop that I don't think goes home. You think I can pay him off? Maybe if he doesn't leave, he'll never see it. Okay, a little bit more forward. Okay, parking brake is on. I believe the mod shop or the inspection shop is this one over here. Is it? I don't actually know. It's really fucking dark out here. Okay, let me double check the instructions here. Oh, I can do it anywhere in the parking lot. I can do it anywhere in the parking lot, it looks like. In order to succeed, the player simply needs to drive onto the parking lot of the car inspection shop with a loaded truck, get out, and open the spill valve in the back of the truck. Once the job is complete, Fleetari will award the player with 10 bottles of booze. Okay. Let me see. Just reading a couple other things. Okay. As of the latest update, fines for waste dumping won't instantly be given out to the player. A roaming NPC will have to see the waste and report it. Therefore, you might not see the fine until some time has passed if you end up seeing it at all. So really what it boils down to now is whether or not TMO has gone home. Because a roaming NPC can see this, and TMO is technically a roaming NPC. So let me go over here and let me see if his bike is here. I don't see it, but I hear stuff. Yep, TMO is still here. It's coming up on 115, 120. We're gonna get another coffee. Hello, gentlemen. I'm here for another alibi. How you doing? I'm gonna get a coffee and then go immediately home, and you'll tell everybody I did that, right? Even the $100 machines give you the closest thing you'll get to barista level coffee. Okay, I'm gonna read that one more time. Nespresso machines spin their pods at 7,000 RPM instead of using pressure to force water through the grind. It's a very popular way throughout Europe, and the pods are aluminum and easy to recycle. Ooh, okay. I might have to consider this then, Riffers, because I'm almost out of K-Cups. I don't necessarily have the money to buy something right now, but I can buy small packs of K-Cups until I choose to upgrade down the road in, you know, in like a month or something. It really depends on Nala's. K-Cups? Oh, dear God. Doc hates me now. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen! After resisting a Keurig for 15 years, I could give a shit about my previous 2 years of using what? I'm not the problem. I'm not the problem. What's up, Patrick? Good to see you. What is a K-Cup? Patrick, a K-Cup. Have you ever had Keurig coffee? It's like the little tiny plastic pots of coffee grounds. That's what a K-Cup is. It goes into a very specific machine to brew you 1 cup of coffee at a time. And I only ever have 1 cup a day, so it's not like I'm out here like wasting a lot and like I've been doing it for a decade and a half. I remember being environmentally conscious, and then at a certain point, I just realized nobody else gave a shit, so I was like, all right, I'll have my 1 cup of coffee. Fine. Everybody else wants to kill the planet. I'll use 1. But if there is an alternative that is just as easy, then I'm good to go. I'm sorry, I'm a real man. I make whole pots of coffee. What the fuck? Patrick! What are you talking about? Go home and cry now. What the hell? As one should. Listen, I take care of my body. I don't need all that caffeine. I take care of myself. All right, let me see here. Coming up on 2. Now the real question is, when does Tiamo go home? Does Tiamo go home? Oh, you know what? And my thirst is kind of going up a little bit. Let me get a beer from Tiamo real fast. There we go. Wonder what happens if I stay in here until close.
Ei helvetti osallistuakaan, minä johonkin rikoksiin, jos minä tämä tulee anna.
Mä luin, kun menee
we make and fill K-Cups at work. Wait, are you serious, Mako? Dude, like, for the longest time, I thought it was going to be a fad that died out when people decided that they wanted to go with a more environmentally conscious option, and there just never was one. Now, obviously, Riffers is recommending me something that I've only just heard about. But for the longest time, K-Cups were just the ubiquitous, resource for workplace break rooms and other. Am I gonna get kicked out? Am I? Tiamo, what the fuck? No, Tiamo! Let me out, Tiamo! What the hell? What the fuck do you mean? Oh God, Tiamo! Tiamo, okay, so this is one of these is the front door, right? Yes, okay, one of these is the front door. Good. 509, 509. Well, hello. What can I do for you? Was that an automated voice line from Tiamo? Okay. All right. We survived. We got out of the pinch. It looks like the mod shop worker is never leaving, though. So I don't think I have to worry about the roaming NPC seeing anything. I think I should be okay. I don't think Uncle is going to rat on me either. Where's it at? Where's the valve? Here it is. Okay. Here we go. Ah! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's shit. Okay. For some reason, my frames have completely tanked because of the shit particles. But don't worry. It will be over momentarily. And I will make a lot of money for this. Okay, it looks like it's done. I believe I can go home now. And now the question becomes, how do I want to get home? Oh, my frames. I got to get out of here. Holy shit. Beacons are off. There we go. Okay, good. Good. Bark. And good. Let's go. With a little bit of luck, nobody saw me, and I won't have to worry about getting a fine. We're gonna go home. I think I'm gonna save the game just to make sure that everything is okay, because that was a lot of framey shit that I've never had to deal with. And then when we load back in, we can just keep doing our thing. Wobbs, I seen it. Oh shit. Okay, all right. Wobbs, turn around and look at the flowers for a second. Look at the beautiful flowers behind you. Just focus on the flowers. What's up, Wobbs? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome back, I should say. Happy Monday. Leaves a trail of poo back home. Oh, shit. Okay, you might... I'm gonna do my best to not leave a trail of shit back home. We're gonna have to salt our path. I'm gonna go to the farm first. We're gonna blame the farmer. The farmer who could never enter the rally race. He shall be the one that decided to take vengeance upon Lindell. How could you? You were totally locked in the store all night. Exactly! I was locked in the store all night long. What the fuck? Who's this? Oh, is that TMO? He's really fucking slow on his bicycle. Look at him. TMO, get out of the way! Get out of the way, TMO! Move your ass, TMO! Get out of here! All right, we're going around him now. Here we go. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're golden. Let's go. HaLLoW when the lights went out and the door shut. Yeah, that was exactly my face. Oh, yeah, shit frames. Yeah, okay. I see you, Yan. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I wonder if that was the game being like, is he actually vandalizing the place? It's like loading in to figure out whether anybody could see me, the matrix numbers. Game's doing extreme calculations to figure out cones of vision. Try turning off those backlights. Ooh, that's a good idea. Thank you. That's a damn good idea. Thank you, David. I think it had to do with like the particles of the shit flying out of the thing, the beacon, and the rear work lights all together, all wrapped up into one. Because it didn't really start peaking until, you know, I was actually getting the crap out of there. Also, rear lift axle is going to go down. I feel the truck like squirreling around on the roadway when I have it up. I personally think I'm just going to roll with it down the entire time. All right. So we get home. We save the game. We take care of our meters. I don't know what I'm going to do for the remaining 15 minutes, chat. Like I said, I'm going to be ending right at 3 hours today. Because I want to get some really good sleep tonight. I don't know what we do. I could go chop some more wood, I think. Trombone chat. No, I want to do something in my summer car. I don't want to swap games. Matter of fact, I should probably uninstall that game and remove it from my library. Sorry, Sunset. Nah, Trombone Champ only on special occasions. We know that they aren't calculating cones of vision. They can barely render a fucking tree. I mean, to be fair, they could be saving all of that resource for rendering cones of vision. It's like shitty trees, but sentient, independent thought level cones of vision AR. I'll just gift it to you if you remove it. Maybe organize. Oh, yeah, we can organize the new car parts. Yeah, we can do that. We'll get ready to go. We'll get ready to go. And then the next time that we come into the stream, I think I should be able to. Oh, wait, no, I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get the fish. Or no, maybe we can start off the stream next time with that. I'll do wood off stream. I'll get the trailer filled up and ready for, oh boy. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
Woof.
Ah!
Dire.
Oh, come on, baby. Ah! Okay. All right. Oh boy. All right. I thought I was going to go to the jam. Oh boy. I thought law enforcement tapped into my computer chip in my car and shut it down. It's harder than I thought to find a Vostok 2409 movement for a Soviet watch from a not sketchy seller. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I would have assumed that from the get-go, Doc. I don't know. I am not entirely sure where you would even go for that sort of thing. All right, doing good. Keep it going. I'm always so nervous driving at night on these dirt roads because if I fail, it's not going to be a fun time. I'm going to be stuck out here walking all the way back home. Not looking forward to any situation like that. Trying to minimize them in this save file. And so far, I don't think I've ever had to do it once. Maybe one time I had to walk home, but I don't think I've ever had to walk home in the middle of the night in this save file. Apparently, the answer is you'd go to the former USSR countries. Yeah, they might have shipping restrictions right now, Doc, I would guess. Oh, God. No bueno. Turn it on high. Stay on the road. Interior light can turn off. There we go. Oh, shit, chat. Oh, boy. My brights? Yes, they are. RIP visibility. RIP me, maybe. Easy does it. Raining poo-poo. Well, you know what? It just covers up my tracks. The perfect distraction. The universe is on my side here, clearly. Okay, here's the railroad. Just a little bit more. Just a wee bit more. And we'll have the last intersection. And from that intersection, it's not a long drive at all. I'm so happy I finally got all the car parts, too. I was a little bit worried about my ability to pay that bill. But we lucked out with a lot of good jobs today, chat. There is still one more in Perry RV that I can do, but I'm going to save that for another round of septic jobs. And that round will be what I use to buy the car parts themselves with. So next stream is probably going to be me actually disassembling the engine and laying the parts out, casting aside the ones that are going to be replaced. And on that note, I actually need to double check my fluids at home because I'm going to need a lot of them. And then we'll do a stream where I go for more jobs and make some more money. And then we can... Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. And then we'll do a stream where I rebuild it.
Hey, Storm, could you rein in that lighting?
Thank you, Fire Fair, for the 100 biddies. Steffi, I'll get the dad joke in a minute here. Gonna get home first. Try not to die. The turn-off should be coming pretty soon here. And thank you again for the bits, Fire Ferret. I appreciate you. Thank you. No! No, 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 no! Too fast. Oh, my God. Oh, boy, I had to slam on the brakes there. I am very nervous. I am concerned for my safety. fella. Nice emote. Easy does it. All right, sun is rising. It's not so bad. Turn off should be right up over this bend. Here it is. Not even a bend. And we are on my driveway. Fella, are you having fun looking through the new emotes that I added in? There's a lot of them. There are several. Oh God, Doc, I can see you making that face right now. I can literally see you making that face. Some of your people in chat don't know what a DVD player is. To be totally frank, fella, I'm surprised that you know what a DVD player is. Are you like 9? All right, wipers turn off. Here we go. You forgot mine? I didn't forget. I spaced it. There's a difference. I might have other duplicates if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't know. I'll have to double check my emote panel. I've rewound a cassette before. Thank you very much. Look at you, fella. You're a relic. You're a priceless relic. I still have an 8-track player. I think I still have a Betamax player. I might. We might have gotten rid of it now that I think about it. We might have gone out in a garage sale. I remember we had a Sesame Street Betamax video. That was pretty cool. I've got a VHS somewhere in the storage. We've got 2 VHSs. This summer might finally be the time that I actually back up all my home movies. So that VHS is going to come in handy. Oh God, why did you pull like that? Holy shit. That wasn't me. Came out of nowhere. Holy heck. All right. Turn the wipers off. Are they going to turn off? I've hit the button like 3 times. There we go. Where can I find your music? Wobbs, if you're interested, I posted a couple videos a long time ago on Instagram. It has been years, like a decade, since the last time I played music for an audience. But I would recommend, if you just are curious, you go check out the Instagram. That's the best place to do it. That's the only place to do it, actually. That's the only place my music is anywhere. I did a couple covers of some songs. I can't remember what they were. I think one was like a Justin Bieber song, and like another one was, I think, Shawn Mendes. I don't know if I had any other ones. But yeah, if you're curious, go check them out. I might do it on Twitch someday, but I've got no plans to do it at the moment. But it would be the next sensical evolution of my content. I've always thought that. Oh God, no, no, no. No, no, not like this. No, no, oh God, no, please no. Okay. There we go. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have done our vandalism and we are back home safe and sound. Mr. Borkles, you can follow me. Let's go. Oh my God, it's raining again. Am I buckled in? Oh yeah, I am. Okay, let me drop you. Do this. Here we go. Get out of driving mode. All right, let's go. Mr. Borkles, run! Run, Mr. Borkles, it's raining! Oh God, the power went out. All right, Mr. Borkles. Why are my frames so bad right now? Holy shit. It's just terrible. Mr. Borkles, let's get inside. Maybe it's the rain? Was it it wasn't raining when I did the job back there, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know why my frames are terrible right now. Pulling like 30 or something like that. I've never had this in this game before. That's okay. Something smells like wet dog. Is that HaLLoW? No. Also, I'm not answering this. I know exactly what it is, and I will not fall for your tricks. we're going to get the shit truck unloaded. Might take a little minute. There are several items in here that all need to be brought in one by one. And we'll take them into the garage. Cynical, enjoy your lurk. All the police have to do is follow the brown plop road. No, the whole road is brown. It's made out of dirt. I covered my tracks with intelligence and foresight. Now, my frames are terrible. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know what the hell happened. And feces. No! Maybe moose feces. Okay, maybe a couple spots have feces, but not all of it. Just a couple here and there. Little dots. Accentuated, you know. There's a few John Mayer ones on Insta. I did John Mayer. Oh, I did Heart of Life, didn't I? That's a fun one. I like Heart of Life. I'll blame Grimy for all of his business in nature.
Hello there.
Mako 101.
How fast can you disassemble the car? You got 5 minutes, go.
I will take all 5 minutes and do something else with them because I give up. I give up. Mako, thanks for the 101, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, got the new shocks. Very nice. I think it might be the rain that's causing me problems right now. Could you have parked any further from the garage? Is that I can if you want. It's within my ability. Wish I could just look up and get water. Get rid of my thirst. I, alas, cannot. One of my favorite songs. The lyrics are so beautiful. I agree with you, Sunset. I do. I remember you posting that over in the Discord server. What was funny is that actually was a song that I was playing at the time. Just because you're right. Those words are wonderful. You know how if you spray shit all over a shit road, that would not be considered an upgrade to a really shit road? Okay, well, it depends on if we're talking about the adjective shit or the noun shit. That's an incredibly important component. Incredibly important component. All right. Got the coil springs. Oh, shit. Yeah, even like crouching and stuff is taking forever. The game is chugging right now. I don't know why. While I'm really tired, I cannot... Oh, wait. I already read that. A noun is the name of a person, a place, or a thing. Did you learn that in school today, fella? Did you get really smart in school today? I really hope these car upgrades make a big difference in my car. It looks so fancy. Paint throws your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around. It won't all go the way that it should, but I know the Heart of Life is good. Genius of a songwriter. I'll never forget when I saw him at the Gorge. I hope I get to see him again. I hope he comes someplace close to me. I don't have to make a big trip for it. But even then, I probably would. I went with my mom and my sister and a couple friends from school. Ben Folds opened. We were general admission. John Mayer walked out onto the stage in complete darkness and said, "Who's sleeping in my tent tonight?" And the lights turned on and all the girls screamed. And it's, you know. Gorge is so magical. I've been there once and it was amazing. I think I've been to the Gorge probably about 15 or 20 times. I've been to the Gorge a lot. I usually always go to concerts there. I'd make the trip again, but have to be for the right show, you know? You scream too. It's okay. You can say it. I fucking rolled my eyes like, you're not even kidding me. He opened with Waiting on the World to Change. And then I remember when I got back, I told my friend how it was, and I said he opened with Waiting on the World to Change. And for the weirdest reason, my friend was like, no, he didn't. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, no, he didn't? He's like, because that's his biggest hit. He should have closed with it. I'm like, dude, he's John goddamn Mayer. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He opened with his biggest hit, and he played the rest of his big hits. He's like, what? That's the only one that I know. It's like, goddamn, man. You gotta be a contrarian about everything. I watched it. A lot of artists open with their hits. Yeah, they do. If you want to see something really cool, look at Media Share when you get the chance. Dr. Garrett, I'll do that after the stream. I'm just about wrapped up. I think that's all my car parts. I think we're done. I don't think I'm forgetting anything.
The game is chugging. HaLLoW, that's your problem. Stop letting your PC drink Black 4 Papega.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I was getting drunk. What'd you say? Thank you for the 100 biddies, Fire Ferret. I appreciate it. All right, I believe that's everything, ladies and gentlemen. We are done, and done. Enough of this frame rate nonsense. I have no idea what the hell is going on, but I hope it doesn't happen anymore, whatever it is. Let's go. Let's go. I wonder if it's like the shit texture loading on the modded mod shop thing. Because I know that that place is not a vanilla location. Maybe it doesn't have like shit mapping on the building. I don't fucking know. But yeah, we got all the car parts in now. I am happy, and we'll be able to upgrade the Satsuma the next time that we play. Actually, no, I lied. We'll be able to take the Satsuma apart the next time that we play. And like I said, hopefully, we don't have to deal with these bad frames or anything like that. Liquid cooled PC with beer. I feel like somebody did that at some point. Is it like Jay's 2 cents or something? You wanted to do it for Post Malone? Is that what it was? I think it was. You liar. I know. How could I? How could I? Ripe opens with downwards all the time. Ripe has a bunch of hits though. Like if I go to Ripe's page on Spotify, their #1 played song is, I think that's their new single, First Time Feeling. Yeah, Downward, Little Lighter. Settling is a great track. Flipside is a great track. Personally, Young Tom Rose is my favorite song by them. That's my warm up almost every day. When I bust out the guitar for like a long session, I always start with Young Tom Rose because it's just a really nice, slow, vibey kind of song. It really only goes back and forth between a D and an E minor 7. And there's like a little climb up with an augmented fifth that I really like, a G and a C sharp. I like that a lot. Or excuse me, a diminished fifth. And I like that a lot. I like that sound. And yeah, it's just a really fun song to warm up on. If it's not that one, it's usually Waiting on the World to Change, actually. It's really easy. 1-6-4-1, really easy chord change in G, and swaps to minor 5 on the what's it? Or no, a minor 1. It's a D minor. Yeah, it's in D. It's not in G. Excuse me. But yeah, it swaps over to a minor. It's just really simple. Solo is really cool. Yeah, those are bangers. They are. They really are. I gotta put together a new playlist so that way I can have like an updated kind of run of music I can go through. But anyway, all right, chat. Listen, I'm ending right at 3 hours tonight because I have an appointment on Thursday at the butt crack of dawn, literally, as far as I'm concerned. For Nala, she's gonna go see the dental specialist. We're gonna take a look at the masses in her mouth and make sure that everything is going okay. I will be back tomorrow with Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 2 premiere. And I will be ending once again right when the episode ends. So if you guys show up and it's, you know, around a little bit later in the evening and I'm not here, then you know what happened. It was just a shorter episode and I got out of here almost immediately. So if you're interested in checking that out, make sure you come out because it's going to be a really, really fun time. Then I will be off on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and subsequent streams, I will admit, are kind of up in the air right now. I will know more on Thursday. Everything about my immediate future is dictated by Thursday and what happens on Thursday and the results from the consult on Thursday and the procedures or anything that we do. So I will keep you guys in the loop with that. I really just, again, want to thank you guys for the positive vibes and energy. I've had a lot of stress on my shoulders these last few weeks. and coming out to the stream and having fun with you guys, and you know, just putting on a good show. It's nice. I like the I like the rhythm. I like the regularity of it. I just call me Jamie Lee Curtis and my Activia, keeping me regular. For real though, like it's been nice. It's been really nice. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same channel. For, like I said, the season 2 premiere of Telltale's The Walking Dead. Make sure you come out. It's going to be a good time. But until then, friends, thank you for everything tonight. The bits, the follows, the subs, the resubs, the good vibes, the positivity, your company, everything. Thank you for your attention. And you... God fucking damn it, TNT! Damn it! Thank you, TNT. I appreciate the 1005. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you tomorrow. But until then, please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, noon, night, whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are. And I will see you guys again.